Ready?
Yeah. Razor blade wheel.
Hey, welcome guys to another podcast with you already know who I am. I am.
Razor blade wheel.
That's who I am, man. I have my guests with me. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Go ahead.
My name is Travo. Brother Travo. I am simply happily married husband, children, family. My brother for over 30 years.
Yes, sir.
We grew up through church together.
Yes, we have
Life together.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna have a good podcast tonight.
Absolutely.
And I got
MACKNIGHT. How y'all doing tonight?
MACKNIGHT with us. We hanging out.
Yeah.
So
listen, you all know I'm the damn R seed here. We see y'all. We know who y'all are.
who?
People don't know who I am.
They don't. So give us a little bit about yourself.
Tell them a little bit more about
Yeah,
yourself.
tell us a little bit more about yourself.
It's not really much to
Social
tell.
media.
I'm just
All your social medias. I know you. Don't you got something with a dating thing?
I do not have. So yeah, I'm working on some projects right now. But
Okay.
I do not. I'm not a big social media person. I'm actually trying to get in the habit of social media. So I've frequently venture into Clubhouse, into different social spaces.
Clubhouse
And
is like the.
it's a social app where
And
you
you
go
like
into
just
a
talk-
room
you
and
just-
talk.
and
We
just talk.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like
So
the
we
party-
go-
like the party line?
Yeah, deep down it's the CIA app. Just want to let you the CIA app. So you know.
Oh, it's
yeah.
a CIA app.
Yeah, it's a
It
CIA.
is, bro.
Boy,
That's
hey,
crazy,
all of them.
yo.
All
It's
Oh
the
my
CIA.
goodness.
Oh yeah, they are.
All those apps,
Since
yeah.
1950. Yeah, it's the CIA.
You heard what I said? It's like the party line back in the day.
Ah, bro.
Party line.
Who remember party line?
Yeah, Party Line was
You remember
something,
Party
bro.
Line?
I remember Party Line, bro.
I remember
I was
hanging out with him, boy. He used to be
Hey.
the man on party line. He used to be like with
Hey.
that deep voice.
Hey, listen.
Boy, back in the day was
Hey,
shit.
Smooth groove. I was the Party Line king.
What you?
I was the party
but
line king.
Listen, I used to be wondering how Travo boy was the man on that phone, boy.
Yeah.
What? Boy, listen.
Them was old days.
Them was the old days. I was married.
I'm married.
I'm drinking wine. Yeah. No, I was messing around. I'm joking. Yeah, man. I used to. It was just going on. And you go and you meet them. I remember one time. I tell you a story. Oh, gosh.
There we go. That's
Story
what-
time.
Story time.
Story time.
Listen, I'm a big guy. I understand that. But, you know, I got some redeeming qualities about myself. So I value myself. You know what I'm saying? There's no low self-esteem. And I wind up meeting this girl, man, and she sounds so nice on the phone and everything. And I had a nice little rental car and everything. And I went to pick her up to spend the weekend with me. Oh, my gosh.
When you picked her up.
Oh, man. I picked her up from work. And when I picked her up from work, this shit looked like SpongeBob. Like, so her ass was like zip,
Flat.
and everything else was big on top. She was Spanish. I love my Northern Kingdom sisters. I just want to let y'all know. Beautiful sisters. But she was a Spanish sister. And she got in the car, and this is my first time seeing her, and she's like, you know, she saw me, and she was like, oh, you're so cute, you know, and everything, sophisticated. I'm like, okay. Sophisticated. So I said, oh, thank you. And she's like, so what you think about me?
I was like,
And I just told her, I was like, honestly, you know, I'm not attracted to you. I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
You know, I think we should probably just be friends. Now, ladies, I know you looking at me like, this big back gorilla nigga gonna tell that girl she ain't. Listen, I know, I understand. I agree with you. But we like what we like. We want what we want as men, right? So, but wouldn't you respect me more if I told you
They
this?
should. You would think.
You should respect
you
me
would
more.
think.
They want you
And
to lie to them.
I genuinely wanted a friendship with her, right? I did.
Yeah.
But guess what happens? Instead of her coming back to my house with me, I just say, you know, there's a bus, you want me to take you somewhere? And she's like, yeah, just drop me off to the bus stop or whatever. And I went and dropped her off to a bus stop, and I promise you, it was like the chick didn't want to get out of my car. It was like almost like a domestic situation.
Oh no!
And I had to like just tell her like, yo, can you get out of my car, please? Dropping off at the bus stop. And I never saw her again. But being in those situations,
He's an asshole.
Yeah. He must be gay, bro.
exactly. Because a nasty Jake just would have took her to the house for the weekend and smashed her.
Or would have just rolled off on him.
Yeah,
I probably would have rolled off on him.
Yeah,
I ain't even lying.
Super asshole.
Oh my God, you're
See,
so sophisticated.
Super asshole.
I didn't want to be that person.
Nah,
You feel
I
me?
would have been that
I
person.
didn't want to be. I know. And I was like, yo,
I would have had a good weekend with her. I would have had a good weekend. We didn't even have to have sex. We could have just went back, watched some movies. She could, boy, listen, don't get me started.
You would have watched movies with her. You would have
Rub my feet the whole time. She would have been
rubbing your feet.
what? I'd be like,
make her useful.
yeah, baby,
Nah,
get to work.
If your feet are your
Boy, you
nuts.
going, I'm getting canceled for that one. Oh man, I'm sorry, y'all.
It's just jokes. It's just
It's
jokes.
jokes, y'all.
Disclaimer.
Boy, listen.
Disclaimer.
I ain't gonna lie. At 40, yeah, come on to the Netflix, baby. Get the oil out the back down. Get your feet, baby.
Turn up, dim them lights.
Light the candle.
We're nuts. Yeah, no,
But
you gonna
young
pick it up
age,
later.
Give me my Oculus. Nah, let me.
hey man, I had to. I got rejected in my. That's good. That's a good topic to talk about. Being rejected. We can go straight from there. I like that.
Everybody get rejected.
Yeah.
You said everybody got rejected.
Everybody get rejected. That's some
Everybody get
multiple.
rejected.
Everybody has been rejected multiple times, like,
Why-
especially by the time you become an adult.
Why do people?
I got a rejection story.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Like everybody's
Go
not
ahead.
for everybody.
Bag,
You know, like,
man.
everybody
You
not
know, I
gonna
thought
like
I was in my bag. Got married in 2010, and this was a particularly dark period for me, marriage wise. This was like our biggest trial at the
I
point.
want
So
you to say nothing.
we went through a brief period of separation. So I told her, if we separating, we ain't married no more. I just want to let you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, we wind up separating for about 6 months. And I shaved my head. I used to do rock a little bald head at the time. And
Yeah.
cut myself up and went out. And I went with my homegirl, Sheila. I love you, baby. And I went with my homegirl.
I remember Sheila.
Yeah, you remember Sheila?
Yeah, Sheila was cool.
I went with my homegirl. She had some kind of like party for her job, like a celebration, like a real big, like extravaganza. So I dressed nice. I had a nice little shirt and tie. Man, I saw this
Spiffy.
beautiful Amazon woman. Man, she was nice and brown skinned and beautiful. She just
Amazon.
beautiful. She was beautiful. Yeah, And I walked to her. I gave her one of my cards. I was like, hey, I like you. And I don't remember what I said to her at that time.
I want to know what you said.
So listen, you
enough
don't
to
do
let
that
her know
because
you
you
like
don't
her.
plan that kind. Real dudes don't plan.
Yeah, you know.
You say it as it is, and then you be like, can you, like, for instance, I say jokes and I do things, and my wife be like, can you do it again? It was funny, but it's funny the first time. Now you're telling me to do it. It's not going to be that funny. You know what I'm saying? So I walked up to her and was like, whatever I said, blah, 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 gave him a card. She's like, oh, okay, thank you. And then she walked away, was like, fat boy, I'm not calling you. And I was like,
She said that?
no, she didn't say that.
Oh, I was about to say.
Because she never
boy.
called me. So what else would I would deduce, right?
Well, that's not a rejection story, man.
Bro, I was just,
A rejection story is like Angie MACKNIGHT over here jumped behind a girl and he too short and her booty on his stomach. That is rejection. And she looked back, she like,
happened on multiple
you too
occasions.
short.
How is that rejection?
That happened on multiple occasions.
Like
but
he
that's
jumped
not
behind her?
No.
That
That's
ain't
not-
rejection
no,
because
it's like you try to-
rejection would be if you were doing it, if you had, this is rejection. If you have Suge, we all know who Suge is, so we're going to keep it like that. Yeah. Joe or whatever, and y'all had her in the room, and he tried to jump behind her, and she said, no, you can't. That's rejection.
Yeah.
But if she letting them get behind her,
No, she didn't let
it don't matter what level she at.
Think about like you at the club and you about to
I
dance.
tell her ass to get down low. That's all.
No.
Turn around and get on your back.
No, let me talk.
No.
We saying like you at the club.
But you
she
still
dancing
get
on the
the
dance
pussy.
floor.
No.
She dancing on the dance floor at the club.
Okay.
And she get the pussy.
No.
At the dance floor.
You know how you get behind a female when she's dancing.
Oh,
Like this happened to me multiple times. That's why he's saying that.
Please
Explain
forgive
it.
me. Please.
Yeah, that's why he said that, because
I apologize.
I told him.
When he said get behind her, I assumed
No.
that it meant
It's
something.
like you on the dance floor.
That's the apothic.
On the dance floor. And then Andy jumped
Then let's say I
behind
jumped
her.
behind her. And he said ashes on my stomach because I told him that happened like quite a few times, going out to the club. And I'm short. So I get behind a female, her ass probably be on my stomach sometimes. And she probably look back,
And be like, no.
And I told him that's why I probably got
That's
rejected like on the dance
his
floor.
rejection.
Okay.
But no, we
okay.
just talking about like trying to holler at a female.
I
trying to talk to a
got
female.
rejected.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. Like
my
you gotta-
rejection
no,
was
you
a
gotta try
valid
to talk.
rejection.
You gotta try like you
I
trying
gave her my number. I
Yeah.
told her to call me.
Yep.
She ain't
Something
call
like
me.
that. That's what he talking about rejection.
That was a rejection.
No, rejection is when you
That
talk.
wasn't no rejection. What you
Yeah,
just
that
said,
was
though.
just like
That's like
Like,
you shut-
girl just
she
not
probably
wanna
would've-
dance with you.
Listen, she probably would have said, "We can't dance, but I'm gonna still give you the pussy."
yeah.
That ain't rejection.
Okay, my rejection was
That's just like you too short. That was it.
talking to,
Yeah,
like, asking a girl, like saying, telling a girl, "Oh, I really like you," and she'd be like, "You're like my brother." That's the worst
Yeah.
rejection in the world.
And that's rejection.
Oh, man, that's
that would be
Yeah, that's
the
rejection.
rejection. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
but you should have read those signs.
Yeah, you
though.
should read them. So I about to say, especially if it's like a good friend or
You
whatever,
shoulda
you
read
can't
those
just
signs. Those
come
are
out like
signs
that.
That you could probably
I
read.
don't know, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this. One thing about women, when a woman wants you,
You'll know.
as a friend,
She will give you hints.
she's gonna give you hints with her eyes.
Yeah,
how
that's
it
what I
starts.
thought I was getting, though.
and be touching.
No, listen. She's gonna
Like
touch
that.
you, and she's gonna make
Okay, the
innuendos
touching, okay.
and
Didn't get the
teasing
touching, I didn't get the
and
touching.
things like that. And if you're not picking up on all of these mating calls,
Man.
you're gonna lose out. You understand?
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
got a
yeah.
short window between lover zone and friend zone.
Friend zone,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
right, you're right.
You got to be able to pick up on those cues.
But some women want you to like grab them by the back of the hair and just like,
Yeah.
no, like you,
Yeah.
like literally, you got women out here that just,
I think-
just-
I think
they
most-
want you to
I
say
think-
the most outlandish
Yeah.
stuff to them,
Yeah.
and they like that shit.
I think most
we
women.
call those whores. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
no.
What I
Okay.
think is, I
I'm
think
sorry,
most women, I think most women, like in the bedroom, would do like you to pull their hair. Not too hard.
In the bedroom.
But
not too
but
hard.
I'm talking
but
about
here-
like in
But
like
no.
when you go
So again, I think I agree with you 100%. But what happens is you have women when they're in a public setting, they are women first. Like they carry themselves a particular way.
that's how it should be.
Yeah.
He didn't just say that. He just said, "I meet your bitch. I grab you
Grab
by
her
your
by the
hair.
hair.
Come
Grab
on."
a bit by the hair.
Most of
Someone-
the women that
ain't
you
with
can
that
do
shit.
that to
They're whores.
are usually the
Yeah,
whores.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry, y'all. If you let a man come pull up your
That's
hair on the
what I'm
first
saying.
time, you a whore.
No, I mean, or I'll clean it up for my sisters. We are righteous brothers. We deal in the
Yeah,
righteous
that's what I
ways.
was
So we
saying.
can go this
Jokes,
whole
man.
platform.
It's joke-
We can go
it's
this
jokes,
whole
though, you're right.
platform and not have to edit nothing because we'll correct ourselves,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, got you. I
We're
agree
not
with
talking about every sister. We're talking about spirits. That so when a woman moves in a particular spirit, you can see these things in her. You know, this is back in the days,
Jezebel spirit.
we used
Yeah,
to call
that's
it,
what they call it.
girl, you loose, or you
yep.
too mannish, girl, or you too fast. I remember
animal.
those words. You know, but we have to be able to take these words and form them into the actual spirit that we're dealing with.
Yep.
And this is what's happening with my wife. So it's not all you beautiful sisters. It's only some. It's most.
Not all.
It's
Not
most.
all.
But y'all get the point. So yeah.
Jezebel.
Yeah.
Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Hey, boy, listen, I read a story about that woman. Woo-wee. Man, did you hear about the 60-year-old pastor? 60, it was 63? I think it was like 60. It was 60-year-old, and he got an 18-year-old wife, and they are crucifying him. Yeah, man.
This is gonna be a good topic. I just want to tell y'all. Like,
Oh, my gosh, bro.
Would mess with my wife, Jordan. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. Well, you will see me on the news.
Yeah, we got
Let me just tell you that right now. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. You better walk by and say, praise the Lord. That's what you better do.
absolutely. Respect your wife, sir. Good dirty ass old man.
and she grown. She didn't need nobody to sign no paperwork for her.
She barely legal.
Boy, you humble.
Yeah, he for real.
Now, if this was out in the streets, y'all be saying she made a come up. But you a hypocrite.
He called him hypocrite. You hear the organ player?
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
Gotta play that, baby.
He going in.
Oh, glory.
So don't you forget the Bible say marriage is honorable.
Damn shame if you ask me.
You hear him?
And the Bible said when you find the wife, honey, you find favor with God, honey. I found some favor with
He
God.
said, I found favor with God. That's not what he did. He said, you found a good thing.
Yeah, so when you find a wife, you find it
Good thing.
And we
He just said,
sleeping
you found favor with God.
Yeah,
He made
but
it
there are
off.
multiple scriptures that call precepts.
Ain't nobody up all
Probably
night
back
worrying
up.
about all these crooks.
Yeah.
You hear the organ player?
Yeah. He probably go like
You
this.
say that because somebody talking about what they gonna do
in,
if they see you.
feeling
I'm
it.
telling you now, don't let the devil fool you.
Don't let you fool him.
Because I ain't the one to play with. I get on the other side here. Wish you would.
See?
Listen,
That's that real Christianity coming out.
listen to him.
Yeah, you can be the pastor? Yeah, me. You start threatening bodily harm,
Yeah, people was threatening.
that's a
him.
problem.
Yeah, it is.
And please don't come over here, because everybody in here is packing over here.
Yeah, now he's going. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Please
You
don't
heard
come over
me?
here showing
Why
out.
y'all surprised by this? Don't be surprised.
I'm asking you
He in
nicely
his
as I know how.
Yeah.
He,
You back?
he in his right spirit.
Or as
But you don't
a
think
saying
that,
goes that I
that's,
recently heard.
Nah, somebody giving a commentary.
Oh. Shut your damn mouth.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
nah.
What you think about that whole
All right,
situation?
so, a lot to dissect. There's a lot. So I want to hit on two different points. The first point that I want to hit on is motive. You know what I mean? Like his reasonings behind wanting to marry her, and his reasons behind wanting to marry her is probably for lustful reasons.
More than likely.
And,
More than likely.
you know, all the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure he could have found himself a 28, 30-year-old, 40-year-old. If he was
Yeah,
looking for
easy.
procreation and really trying to extend his legacy, I understand the need of finding a woman that's of bearable, that's of
but
age
that's
that you
fresh.
can have children. I understand that. But what we're going into, all of us, what we're going into is what's called an age of ageism. They're actually, you'll hear it now, ageism, AGEISM.
Okay. Yeah.
So they have different groups now, NAMBLA, one of them being in particular, North American Man-Boy Lovers Association.
Come on, no.
These associations, they promote love. So they got us one way. They got us to accept love is love under the guise of a man and a woman, a man and a man, a woman and a woman. So we passed that law under love is love.
Love is love,
Now
yeah.
we're gonna degrade even more into love is love for a 14-year-old
Yep.
who
Yeah,
likes
you're right. Yeah, you
a
know they're
40-year-old.
trying to
They've been doing that. They've been doing that.
And
been
this
trying to
is
push
love.
that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go to her, she'll tell you, I've been loving him since he was 16. He was my pastor. That's what she'll say to them.
Yep,
You know
and he
what I'm
been
saying?
grooming. He more than
Exactly.
likely he been grooming.
He's been
her.
grooming.
Yeah, he's
Absolutely.
been around before
so
she
he's got a
turned 18.
pedophilic.
Married at
He's got,
18.
but again, we're talking about a world,
Just making
and
assumptions.
a country that leads a world that's promoting this exact same thing: child sacrifice, child pedophilia.
Yeah, man.
It is to pervert the most sacred things of the Most High, the children. It's just that simple, you know. So when you look at it from that standpoint, it's dirty and evil and disgusting, you know. But then I'm gonna tell you how other
if
people.
he was grooming her, his dirty, filthy and disgusting.
Absolutely.
I believe. I definitely.
Absolutely. Now,
Honestly, it's kind of dirty, filthy, and disgusting just him being with her, period, bro. Honestly, because he's 63 with an 18-year-old.
Right.
Like you said, you could have found a 28-year-old.
Right.
That's suitable.
a little more. A little more. Once again, you got to think about it. What they gonna talk about, bro?
First off,
nothing.
28 and 63.
Honestly, he grabbed it
That's
because he's
real,
very
bro.
impressionable.
Me and my wife got a 3-year gap, and we have the conversation like, "What? You like for real? Like this is the conversation we had because there's certain things that she wasn't exposed to that I was exposed to. I'm 43, my wife 40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's 40. So when you think about that, what is a 45-year gap going to do between y'all?
And that pastor got 20 years on
Hey,
him.
listen,
Motherfucker be talking about.
he's 63.
He be like,
She 18.
63 and 18.
That's 45.
19. I think she's 19.
I'm saying she got 20 years. He got 20 years on you.
Yeah, bro. Listen.
So like,
crazy.
Bro,
imagine that the conversation
I
that he
promise
having
you,
with her.
He finna
Please.
do about. Listen, if he working out, he probably gonna do about 10 pumps, 10 minutes in pumping, 10 to 15 minutes in pumping.
He got that Viagra.
He gonna have erectile.
Viagra.
If he take a Viagra, then he on a schedule.
cheat code.
But if he ain't taking no
Yeah, but
Viagra,
the
if he
cheat
trying to
code
do it
gonna take him out
naturally,
early, though.
if the brother trying to do it naturally, he gonna go limp dick every so
It
often.
ain't happening naturally with her. It ain't happening naturally with her.
Not with
Honestly,
18,
yeah. If you getting an 18-year-old at 63, you taking everything under the damn everything on the damn counter. You
It ain't
take,
happening naturally.
But
yeah, you're right.
If you on them pills, they taking you out.
And he don't look like he physically fit.
They taking you out.
And
So,
they take you
Eventually,
out.
they gonna take you out.
They take you out through underlying comorbidities.
Yeah, they
and
gonna-
things that you're dealing with in
side
your body
effects.
already.
Underlying, I don't know what that was you just said, but underlying comorbidities.
Underlying morbidity.
That was a fancy way of just basically saying issues you already have in your body.
Yeah.
So now when you start taking the
What'd you say?
pills,
What word was that?
underlining,
Yeah.
COVID. I'm sorry,
COVID. What? He said COVID. What? He just made this shit up. COVID just happened 2020. He said underlying COVID. Wait a minute.
Underlining comorbidities.
Comorbidities. Okay.
Morbidities, like just
Morbidities.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big word. We
The
gonna put that
biddies.
up
The
on the
biddies.
top.
No.
Underlining
Comorbidities.
Hey, let's look it up to make sure I ain't making an ass.
Yeah.
And then you can finish your point.
Guess what?
I ain't mean to interrupt your
If I
point.
made an ass of myself, put it on camera.
But
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but finish your point after.
Yeah, it'll be funny. Like you said, it'll be like, this is the real word. This is the real word.
Comorbidities.
It's a real word.
Yeah. The simultaneous presence of 2 or more diseases or medical conditions in a patient. So these are diseases that are already inside of you.
Yeah.
And once you take the pill, whatever
you
the
out.
pill, whatever's in the pill causes those comorbidities to go higher and metastasize into something worse. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a medical professional. I just want to let you know. I usually hear these words from my beautiful wife, who is a respiratory therapist, registered respiratory therapist. So, she come home and she be like,
She knows all about all that. What
the
goes on.
titration, and then the patient was doing the titration. I was like, babe, could you please
I don't know
simplify this
about
shit
no
for me, please? No, listen, the last couple of stories, bro, I'm following this. I'm like, babe, seriously, simplify this story for me.
Just say it in human
your
words.
doctor jargon is really, it's really not working for me right now. So she usually tries to simplify it for me, but yeah.
No, but the pastor, I'm gonna give my take real quick. 18 is too young
Absolutely, bro.
for a 63-year-old. I'm sorry.
Way too young.
Now,
Yeah,
I told you there's another side to what I was saying to y'all boys.
Okay, what's the other side?
I'm listening.
There's another side. Because you're going to have some guys, you motherfuckers know who you are. Excuse my language, my people. But y'all know who you are. They're going to say, well, when a woman starts flowering,
No, sir.
Yeah, that's how they used to do it back in the day. Yeah.
she's a woman now.
Nah.
But what they don't tell you is that the chemicals, the additives in the food that they're giving us is causing these little girls to be women before they're ready to be women.
Listen, boy.
So you motherfuckers trying to tell me, my 9-year-old child, my 11-year-old child, my 10-year-old child, who's just got her cycle, She ready for impregnation, is what you telling me.
No, sir.
I will chop your motherfucking head off.
Don't bring
excuse
that
my-
wood to
listen,
my kids.
I want you to understand with all love and patience. We are brothers. We move in righteousness. We'll Dexter a motherfucker real quick on some righteous stuff for our people and for our community. And we're going to stand on that. And I love the CIA. I love the FBI. I respect them for everything that they do. But they need help.
Meaning,
They need help. There's some damn demons out here.
what you mean?
They've created so many demons that they don't have the power and the manpower to control all these demons. So we as fathers and as husbands, 3 husbands and fathers, we got to be able to stand in the gap and fucking cut these goddamn domestic terrorist heads off. Not literally. I'm not talking
Figuratively.
Figuratively. We're talking figuratively.
Domestic terrorists.
Domestic
in
terrorists.
this country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they could be considered domestic terrorists.
It
These
is.
demons out here.
It is. And drill music presents domestic terrorists.
It is.
That's exactly what
I've
it
been
does.
saying that for a few years.
I seen something about they got like numbers at the end of their like names type thing.
Yeah.
What's that about? Can you explain that?
So I watched this documentary, and you can go catch it on YouTube. It's a 3-hour documentary by Trap Media Lore Ross, or whatever his name, Trap Media Lore, whatever the person's name is. And the video is going into King Von and the drill rap and all of the artists preceding him. But this guy, because he was so active in social media, he was like on another demonic level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, he would kill somebody and go on social media and talk about this shit. Like, this is how brave he was. And here's the beautiful thing about our system, because this is what we don't talk about. The beautiful thing about our system is this motherfucker will get arrested with a murder charge. They'll have circumstantial evidence.
Yep.
And the prosecutor will say, we don't have enough for conviction. Let him go. So what do you think the domestic terrorist is going to go do?
He's going
Same
to
thing.
do an even worse crime.
He's going to go do more.
He's going to do more crimes and worse crimes.
Exactly. And that's what's happened. He's done more and more and more. So now Kevin Gates has seen him. And
Seen what?
I'm about to say something. Please don't come and do a 187 in my ass. Or
In my
anything.
ass.
Please.
Seen what?
This is just my observation. He got his first break when he met Kevin Gates' manager.
Okay.
But before he dealt with his manager, he dealt with Kevin Gates.
Okay.
And I don't know how true it is. I don't know how true it is. Please don't let this thing go viral, because I'm not a person. I'm a very peaceful person. I'm just something I saw. This dude, Kevin Gates, got a motherfucking tattoo of the dude on his body of King Von. How many dudes, how many men,
like,
you know,
and he's supposed to be some hardcore
The only
gangster.
thing that I can see a man putting a tattoo on another man's body for is a sacrifice or kill. One of the two. So it's possible that he might have bit this boy. Who knows what he did with this brother? I don't know. It could have been bent over. It could have been kills. It could have been anything.
Yeah.
But the fact that you go to Kevin Gates and then you go through his manager, and then all of a sudden now you got your big breaks, because he was dealing with a lower. I think he was dealing with a lower.
So you think he went in that room? He had to go in that room to get that status.
He blew up after that, brother.
He had to go in that room. You know,
He blew
all
up
of them gotta
after
go in
that.
that room.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. The fact that he blew up after that,
and
the rumored tattoo on Kevin Gates' leg or whatever it is, the fact that now he's dealing with Kevin Gates' old manager, it's like you start to ask yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
But you think about it.
These guys.
The demonic spirit that was produced in this boy.
Yeah, you're right.
We're talking serious now, brother.
Real
Listen,
real stuff.
this brother was murdering people because he just, and they call it, and you hear it in the songs, they call it smoking on a Tuka pack.
Yeah.
Smoking on a so-and-so pack.
Yeah.
This is what we say. You know what I'm saying? We kill our brothers, and then we talk about smoking on their pack. So what you think as my brother, when I hear you say that fuck shit, what's going to happen? What you think is going to happen if I hear you saying that on the video?
Gotta go get him.
You think I'm going to come get you?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the energy that they want.
And that's the energy that they're breeding.
Yep.
in this music and in these
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah.
So to every person,
That's why I don't even listen to it now.
Yeah,
I don't listen
to
to
every
it.
person that's walking around saying "Long live King Von," y'all know who y'all are. We're gonna pray for y'all, okay?
And
We're gonna pray for y'all.
King Von.
Well, I'm not doing all that.
Fuck that shit.
He's
Listen.
no longer here.
Yeah, no,
I can't
listen,
say that.
Honestly, I agree. I agree with
He
what he
is-
said. But listen,
he is
stand
at a
on what you
special
saying.
place.
Fuck that. Nah,
Yeah.
fuck
Listen,
that. You know
he has
why I
special
say?
You know what I say?
You know why I
Go
say?
ahead.
No, you know why I say
Go
fuck
ahead,
that?
tell. Go.
Because his spirit is still around out here.
Brother.
He's gone, but his
That's
spirit's still out
exactly
here.
what I was just gonna say.
And
That's
the people are
cold.
still listening to that music.
And they still
and
around here
still
saying,
around here doing
"Long
this
live
dumb
King
shit.
Von."
So fuck that
Playing this
nigga.
music
No, I don't
that's
care about
murdering and killing your motherfucking brother
Yeah.
that live on 12th Ave.
And you think
and
that?
you on
And you
12th
think
Court.
you
right
think
around
King
corner.
Von
Shit stupid.
would have cared about you
Nah.
Well, we
at
don't-
any point?
But we don't. We as righteous brothers, we don't move like that. We still.
We don't
care-
move like that.
Hey,
we don't
we still
respect.
care for. We still care for everybody.
No. You heard what he said. You heard what he said.
I don't know.
You
I
heard what I just said. We care for
We
everybody.
but no, we care. But
Yeah.
I don't respect that shit at all.
I didn't say I respect. I said we care. You ain't gotta respect it, and you ain't gotta like what they do, but
Okay.
you have to care for.
I
all
care,
human beings.
but I care.
no matter what type of craziness they did or doing, if they evil, but you can't be the
But-
judge and be like,
Yeah, but he's better off not here.
I'm pretty sure you about to lose a couple of subscribers.
But
man.
look, he better off not here. Better
But
off
if
not
you
here.
turn your Bibles, Ecclesiastes 3:8 says, "There's a time to love, and a time to hate, and a time for war, and a time for peace." So we have to understand
This is time for war.
that if we're
against
standing
that
in
bullshit.
the front
Yeah.
of demonic stuff that's happening in our people, and they come at us in a way, we gotta be able to be proactive and take care of that shit physically.
yeah.
You understand? It's just that simple, bro.
You can't be scared of none of these.
And we can't be scared of none of
scared
that
of none of
bullshit.
that, man.
We going up against every. Excuse me.
He about to break
Yeah.
the shit.
He feels
Boy, that
it in his
boy-
soul.
Yeah, you know what he
Feeling
just
soul.
look like? You ever watch Mortal Kombat and they do a test your mic? Test your mic.
Ah, I touched
He was like,
Yeah.
but he could have broke that move.
Now listen, we have to, and you'll probably hear me quote the scriptures. I'm not a holier than thou. I'm not some perfect person, but I understand that there's a need to be better men and more righteous men when we have so many other demonic shit that's happening in the world.
And we got to fight against it.
And we gotta fight
The
against
righteous
it.
ones got to fight against it.
Absolutely,
Well,
brother.
that's
And
all.
we got to
We
be
gotta fight
prepared
against
to
it.
fight against it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that means that we got to
Yeah,
bust a
right.
motherfucker head.
And you can't back down. And you
gotta
got to,
get
like
it.
they say, stand on business.
Yeah.
That's the type of business I'm talking about. When I say stand on business, if I want to hear somebody say stand on business, it's about some shit like that.
They made that junk up. They be making up
I'm
these
just
sayings.
joking, y'all. I'm just playing around.
If you're gonna be standing on business, stand on business about something positive, bro, not some negative shit.
I just want to let you know and stop for a moment and tell you this podcast has been brought to you partly by Apothic, a nice wine that gets you nice and flavored and keeps your buzz going throughout the podcast.
Apothic, I'm waiting on you to respond to my email that I sent you.
Wow, you sent the email to Apothic?
Yeah, man. Well, they responded to me and I sent them the form.
Hey, Apothic,
Get on your
I just
job
want to let
now.
you know we ain't rehearsed this, okay?
Yeah, boy. Hey,
So if he
get on
sent
your
you
job.
something and I'm saying it now and we ain't rehearsed this, man, go ahead and reply back to my brother,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I can
What
do
we
all.
doing?
I can do all the little. They got like
What
little
are we doing?
recipes.
Hey,
Bro, they
listen.
got recipes,
Nah,
bro.
listen,
I'm
Apothic-
on that.
Apothic got-
I have a different recipe every
Hey, nah, listen,
week.
man, it's simple, bro. You have your little Apothic brand right here every morning, every night.
Man,
Right there.
tighten up, nephew.
Matter of fact, you can do it now. Just put a tape over the Apothic name.
Nah, they don't even deserve that. They ain't deserve
Listen,
all that.
Listen,
they ain't
they'll
gonna reach back
see-
out to me.
No, brother.
They'll see it on my
you're
thing.
a fisherman, my brother.
Oh, I like that. That
You're
was nice.
a fisherman, my brother. You got to put some good bait on that hook. That's it. So if they see,
Apothic,
if they
you ready?
see you're committed, you know, and they see that you're able to give a valued, fair opinion, and that means I can stand against this, I can stand against that, and still love you and respect you. The same way you're supposed to love.
What's the
and
definition
respect
of
people.
apothic?
Apothic.
I
Smooth.
do not know.
That's
Rich.
a good question. See,
So
yeah,
They stand on
Let's look it
business.
let's stand on business right now.
With apothic.
I'm finna.
So it might not be the right thing for me anyway.
Get another topic.
Apothic.
Here you go. Look, the real words that apothic most are the English
But don't get scared by them because English don't
Or the
necessarily mean just
French.
Edomites.
That's
Don't get scared by
Gotta
those
go
words.
back to the Latin and all that other stuff.
Don't get scared by those words.
apothecary.
Yeah. Apothecary is like a healing store.
Okay, hold up.
They actually, my wife, because she's in the hospital, they actually still call them apothecaries.
Oh, it is. It
in the
says
damn-
spices and herbs were stored.
Yeah,
and where
they
wine was
call
blended.
it literally that.
Where wine was blended too.
She'd be like, I got to go to the
Come on,
apothecary.
apothec, man. Don't mess with your apothecary.
Go
We
to
looked
the
you up right
apothecary.
here. An apothecary.
No, in the hospital, they still call it the apothecary. Inside the hospital.
But I work in the hospital too. I didn't even
That's
know that.
crazy.
I didn't know
bro.
that.
See, that's why I wanted to look it up. I didn't even know what apothec mean. I'm sorry, apothec. I should look what you is.
What you will?
You is
Hey.
right for me. Come on, bring
You
that
learn
in.
something
Oh,
new
that's
every
on the
day,
topic.
brother. For all parties involved, because this is special. These are special people to me. I'm going to protect the identities, and I'm going to protect. So it's not everything I can say. But just to kind of land back, not piggyback, land back off of what we were just talking about off camera. Brother, you got people that are literally going to court and going through legal situations, and their family, from different businesses. And I know this is something that we hear all the time, but I'm experiencing it personally, myself, not with anything directly connected to me.
Okay.
But I just have special knowledge of it. And you think about it, and these are tight family members.
Yeah.
They're very close. I look at them and I'll be like, man, that's how I want my brothers and sisters. That's how I want us to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you get a business and you're going into business together, we have to understand that in our pursuit to chase this dream, the vision, we're going to go through different spiritual maturation points.
Yeah.
Either you're going to go the other way or you're going to go another way. You understand? So it's not out of the realm of possibility for these type of spirits to get on. That's why you go to a store and you buy wine and spirits.
And wine and spirits, yeah. The
why
spirits,
you do
the
it.
alcohol, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we having nice drinks.
I
you know what I'm saying?
believe the
But you
wine.
notice they
4 or
don't
5
call
years.
wine spirits. Remember
No.
I told you that
No,
shit?
it say wine
And
and
spirits.
spirits.
The wine is
Wine
the
is
best
the-
option for you.
Absolutely.
The wine is the best
You
option
go
for
get
you.
them spirits, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
Like the tequilas, them
tequilas.
tequilas, and them cognacs,
Cognacs.
them cognacs,
Cognacs.
and them vodkas. You getting on those, you gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
But if you mess with this wine, you got some time.
Yeah.
I rhyme that shit.
Especially some
And I
red.
rhyme. You heard that shit,
Yeah,
boy?
you
Listen.
rhyme all the time and keep it always sublime.
Now, next, then we're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna show you this video.
I don't know. We might have to take a break.
Here you are.
Messing
I
with
seen
you.
that one already. I already seen that.
We might have to get a puffy out of here.
Listen.
So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
I'm pulling
You
into
see
my
the
doctor's
head on
office.
top?
Yeah, the idiot is driving while you got a suspended license, going to court for a drug.
He told the
Watch
judge.
his face, his mouth open, bro. Whenever I'm parking right now. This second.
Respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks the court would allow.
So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driver with a license suspended,
Wow.
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just
And he was just driving.
He didn't have a license. We on pause.
He paused.
Mr. Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Flores, who should be present in Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Oh, that's it. It's already over.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it finished?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
My doctor's
So
It was a little bit
basically,
more.
What he said, what he did was, this is the story. He went to court on a video court, Zoom court, saying that for a suspended license, and he driving, And at the end of the video, basically, the judge told him,
He got to the end by a
you
certain
got
time.
to end at 8, 9 o'clock at night, and you turn yourself in.
Or like 6. I think it was 6.
I swear to God, bro.
Yeah.
He said you turn yourself in. You playing.
You know why?
On the
He
Zoom
was
call.
disrespectful. And he had the white boy voice on. He was like, I'm pulling it right now.
I'm
Why?
pulling it
What you
right
doing?
now.
Where?
He was
Doctor's
driving.
office. His
The
doctor's office, yeah.
Oh, so his excuse to the judge was that he was at a doctor's
Doctors
appointment
probably.
and
He was
couldn't make
going
it
to
to.
the doctor. No, he was the.
Oh no! Okay, I get it.
He was
I get
on
it.
the
He already
court.
had a Zoom call set up for
Yes.
the court.
So that's a court date. That was
But
his
he
court.
was at the
yeah.
doctor's office at that
He
particular
was,
time.
driving.
He was pulling up.
He was
to
driving.
the doctor's office.
Yeah.
With
I
a
actually saw a
suspended
video
license.
like that before. So
And he was going to court for driving
how do y'all think that
with a
happened?
suspended license.
What you mean? How did that happen?
How do y'all think that happened? How do y'all think that video happened? Either it was orchestrated and it's planned, and the judge is not real, and it's all entertainment
be.
for you, or
No, I don't think so because I told you I seen the one video.
That look real though.
I seen
I'ma tell you,
I seen
listen.
one video with that judge also, a Zoom
this
call.
is the
Well,
alternative.
show the other video. Show the
This
other
is the
video.
No, I ain't
alternative.
got shit.
The other
Yeah, because you
part
did say
is,
we were gonna talk about
Buddy
it.
has lost his goddamn mind.
Yeah,
He's
he's out of his
stupid.
mind.
You know, there's stupid people out there.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Yeah,
idiots out
absolutely.
there, bro.
He-
Because I was telling him about
He
one.
lost his mind.
I was telling about one I saw, and it was a guy. I guess they went through the whole Zoom meeting, but then at the very end of it, the prosecutor was like, actually, I want to talk about this. I was at the beginning before, like when he was in the queue waiting for his time to speak or whatever. This boy was rolling up a blunt, bust the blunt open, dumped it out, break the weed
On the
up
Zoom call, on the Zoom
with the
Zoom-
phone sitting like this on his lap because he was waiting. He didn't know it was recording while he was waiting.
He must have went into the room. Probably
He was in his
got
car.
the
He was in his
permission,
car.
Gave his camera and his goddamn audio permission because they asked you
That's
that
what they
Yeah.
do.
right beforehand.
Yeah, right, but then people don't
And
read that.
Totally forget.
Yep.
Yeah, got you.
And he had to sitting right there, just waiting.
Rolling
He's
up.
smoking all on camera, bro. He was like, yeah, he was rolling and smoking the weed.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
not fair, bro.
Nah, that is
You
fair.
should be only.
Idiot.
That
it
is
should
fair.
start at the court
No,
time.
you shouldn't be a dumbass and be trying to
bro.
roll
No,
up
but
the
that
smoke
weed probably
while
help
you
him out.
don't know.
On
First
the-
of all, you're on probation.
Hey.
You're on probation for weed. You ain't even supposed to be smoking. You have drug tests. Nigga, just stop smoking weed. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, but it might be a medicine for him.
Hey, it could be. Take
know
your
what I'm saying?
take your medicine.
Does he have a
later.
medical card? Is it
Take
legal in
your
that state?
medicine later.
And is that legal in that state? It's all about the legality.
He
of
did
it.
at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Take your medicine later.
There's a time and place
Now, what happens
He couldn't
in
wait
that
an hour?
scenario,
He couldn't wait
you
an hour?
have what's called a self-control issue.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're
That's
right.
it.
You're right.
And
He's
obviously
just
he
got
has a
a
self-control issue.
He ain't have no self-control.
Listen, right now, no, I can honestly say this.
All together? Cut it out?
No,
You
I
online
don't smoke
no more?
tobacco no more at all.
Boy, come here, my brother.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've been-
man. Hey,
I've been
boy,
doing
listen.
tobacco for a minute.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
That right there is a
I've been-
milestone.
I've been done. Listen, that tobacco, yeah, it's a killer.
Yeah,
It
it
take
is.
you out, man.
You
It's
pay to
addictive.
kill
It
yourself.
is
Yeah.
a killer.
You pay
So-
So
technically.
addictive, bro.
And
Like coffee.
what I did was, and we could put this part in there. What I did was I reasoned with myself because I took a grabber leaf and I broke it up and put a little crimple in it. And I ain't no tobacco. I don't smoke no cigarettes. Not me. I don't smoke no cigarettes.
But you smoking a
And
whole
you smoking
grabber.
nicotine. You
Nicotine,
smoke
yeah.
tobacco.
Yeah.
You smoking a
Just
concentrate.
because you're smoking a cigarette, you're still doing the same thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
smoking
saying?
that nicotine.
And I started to feel the effects of it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
can feel it.
Yeah, you could
You
definitely
wake
feel
up in the morning,
And I
feeling
actually
bad,
got
like
You
nauseous
used to
and
smoke
stuff.
cigarettes back in the day?
No, blunts though. You know.
no blunts, not
Oh,
cigarettes.
okay,
It's the blunts, bro.
These
It's
are
the blunts.
blunts, but if you have them
Blunts
for
always get me sick, bro.
a certain
the
period
blunts,
of
yeah.
time, that tobacco. Listen to me, bro. I used to get grabber, and before.
Oh, you had that grabber leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, the grabber it's a natural leaf. It's supposed to be a natural leaf, so it comes off a tree.
Yeah.
But this grabber leaf, they sprayed it with chemicals.
Yeah, they
on top
spray
of
that
it.
shit.
So now they got the damn whole big ass label. It says.
We'll kill you when you
we'll
smoke.
kill your ass. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Hey, listen.
I
ain't-
know what it say.
I had never seen it before, and then now that I was seeing it, I was like, wow, that shit crazy. They got it on. Zip, 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 zip.
Oh, that's crazy.
Smoke
that's
that
how it
shit
is.
anyway, bro.
Every day.
Look, he said,
Motherfuckers have that package every day.
Hey.
He said, dang, kid get cancer. Dang, you gonna die?
I'm gonna die if I smoke it.
Zip. Roll it up. Hey.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Yeah, French inhale and all.
this
Ain't
is
that
this,
something?
again. So we having fun, but this is what we
That's
like to
real
do.
talk.
We like to learn. So if it helps my brother, the next brother, beautiful.
Yeah.
Stay away from that.
Brother, I used to have to finish the pack. And if I finish the pack, I was in my drawer. I was grabbing all my stuff out my drawer. So any little part that might have fell in the drawer,
you
I
can
was
grab that
scraping it
bitch
up to put it in there. Listen to me, bro.
That's some straight crackhead shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Guys,
Damn,
it wasn't the marijuana.
bro. It was the tobacco.
What's tobacco?
It was the tobacco.
It was tobacco.
Nicking like a chicken, boy. It was nigga like, I need a little bit. I need a little bit of this shit. Come here. What?
You realize?
Oh my God.
Hey, listen.
That's crazy.
People ask me, do you smoke? No, I don't smoke cigarettes.
That's
I said,
mind
bro,
blowing, bro.
Nigga, you high on nicotine. You got all
Right
nicotine
now.
and tobacco in you right
That
now.
is mind blowing. You know,
Bro,
come here.
bro.
What?
I remember one time I was looking on the ground
Oh my God.
for little pieces,
For little pieces
of tobacco.
to sprinkle it. Yeah, that shit's the dick guy.
Hey,
Yo, hey, this is a learning lesson.
no more.
That tobacco is a motherfucker.
No more.
That shit be
Leave-
tearing
leave it-
niggas
hey.
up.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That's meth.
Hey,
He looking on the floor. He looking on the floor for that shit. Like,
hey,
Yeah, menthol.
now
Nigga,
let me-
not menthol,
let me
menthol
add a
and
little
shit.
context to the
go ahead.
because I knew I dropped stuff on the floor, and a lot of times, you know, when you smoke large amounts, like I would do,
Yeah.
you did.
I can have whole buds on the floor. I would go around and I find nice little blunts that I forgot
That
and
you
they on the
just hit
floor,
on-
bro.
But that's not what we was talking about. You
But
was
this is what I'm
talking
saying.
about- You was talking about that
No,
tobacco.
I know, but it's prefacing the tobacco.
The same
Tobacco,
thing.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
the same thing.
Okay.
Because it would be the same thing with tobacco. Like I would have my leaves, and my leaves would be all broken up. So a lot of times it would fall on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
So the leaves that I let fall on the floor, in the back of my mind, I forget about them.
Yeah.
But they be still there.
But 2 weeks,
time.
2 weeks later,
Time.
when I ain't got no more, I remember.
Yeah.
So you like,
I didn't.
That's the reserves. That's the
you start
reserves.
getting your phone,
Oh my God.
and you start checking the flow.
Listen, I remember 2 weeks ago I dropped something right here. That ain't gonna work, boy. Listen. Okay.
But those days are over.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, tobacco is a brutal murderer. It's a murderer, bro.
It is.
bro.
And
it's a
I-
murderer, bro. Every
and
time I
I know-
smoke it, I know it. And God tell me every time I did it, and I didn't listen. I smoked cigarettes and black and mild. I always got this bad congestion.
Yes. Yeah.
Every time, bro. And,
Especially
and
black and
since I
mild.
was young, since I was a youth, and I did it again. I had like a blunt with like tobacco in it, and bro, I was same, and that was older you get, the harder it is for you to. Because when you're young, smack that little bitch. Man, that shit took me about a week and a half to get that hoe up off me. Like just the chest, because I was smoking. You inhaling straight poison, bro.
Yeah. That's why I had to stop smoking cigarettes. Remember, I used to smoke
Straight
cigarettes.
Poison,
You
bro.
smoke cigarettes?
Yeah, I started
When you were
the
younger,
way
yeah.
I started was only like if I went to the club or went out, like when I was drinking. I'll get a pack then. When I drink, but I'll share it with the people I was with, whatever. But I would smoke it just to maintain, the high of the drink or whatever. But then when I became a general manager I was general manager for Dollar Tree for like 5 years, about 4 years. And that shit right there, boy, drove me to start smoking them packs of Newports.
That's crazy. A job,
Job,
a
yeah.
nice paying job.
Stress.
Yeah,
It is. I
Bro,
already
'cause you
know
know I
it
was
is,
working like
man.
a slave worker all the time, bro. Like,
It was a stress, bro.
yeah,
Ain't no job is gonna work me like a
But
slave.
it's crazy
ever
because
again,
the
bro.
stress causes you to smoke, which causes you to die slowly.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
So then, and then after that, after I
that's
stopped,
cold. Bro.
after I stopped working there, I was still smoking them for a little bit, but then just one day, literally, I was smoking one, And I just looked at the pack. I'm like, man, I'm paying to kill myself.
Yeah.
Like this shit didn't just taste right.
They tell
Just
you.
something just tastes. It just tastes right. I was like, man.
Did you cold turkey?
Yeah, I threw that shit out the window. No, I ain't cold turkey. I threw the pack out the window.
Yeah.
And then it was this.
We're looking back for it again.
No. It was this gas station. You know they sell the Lucy's. The loose, you know, cigarette.
he was
So
in the
I
hood.
started.
They only
getting,
sell Lucy's in the hood, bro.
Yeah,
So he
I
was-
started with getting 3.
Yeah.
3 a day. Three Lucy's a
35
day.
cents.
It kept on
35
going
cents each.
25 cents, 20.
25
no,
cents
at
each?
the one, no, they went to 50. There was a 50 cent.
Yeah, they go up.
Damn.
At that point,
Boy, you ain't no
50 cents
each.
for one, bruh. So
I ain't never bought a Lucy in my life. I just want to let y'all know.
Yeah, I would get
Stupid.
3.
You do that
Damn.
shit. You
I would
wasting
get
money.
yeah.
I ain't never bought a
You might as well
cigarette
get the
in my
100
life.
because the 100
Yeah.
Newport 100 was the same price.
Damn, bro.
But yeah, so I would get 3, and then it dropped down to 2. And I was like, fuck this shit. Then it dropped down to 1
Wow.
for like only a week. I was done, bro. I was like,
He
fuck
like
this shit.
weaned himself
Yeah.
off
Weaned
on
himself
nicotine.
Yeah.
That was like your body wired yourself to
Yeah.
get away from a certain thing that was really gonna take you out
Yeah.
in the long run, bro.
Yeah.
I actually cold turkey.
And then I stopped smoking
I was
blunts
proud.
too around that
Yeah,
time.
man, them
And I
blunts
went to papers
Yeah,
in bowl.
yeah.
You know, papers in bowl.
I have Negus brown wraps. It's a black owned company.
Niggas,
Yeah, Negus.
niggas. So it's niggas.
That's what it means. Negus.
King.
Negus.
Yeah.
I just like to play around.
Yeah.
I know what he said.
Yeah.
He's like,
Niggas.
said- he don't want to say it like that. He's like, niggas.
Niggas.
Like it's Greek. Niggas. No, niggas. Niggas.
You black niggas.
Nigga.
Motherfucker.
He said, you black niggas. Like he's French. What the fuck?
Hey,
Niggas.
bro, I'm trying to clean
Niggas.
Since we were just talking about,
since
we were just,
That shit funny as hell.
Okay.
I was like, when he said it, I was like, what the fuck is he saying over there? He said,
Niggas.
I smoked the niggas.
Niggas.
all right, since we was just speaking about, we saw the video about the guy driver was suspended license.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever driven with a suspended license?
All the time. A lot of times.
A lot of times, yeah. Have you?
Man, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a story to tell.
I think everybody,
Have you ever went
at
to
least in their
jail?
30s,
I got a story to tell.
Oh,
Driving
my
with a
God.
suspended license?
Did I?
No.
I don't think I did.
No, I
It was
never
my
got
first
caught.
time ever getting
I
arrested in
never
my whole
got
life.
caught. It was too smooth.
Yeah, I never got caught.
And this
with
was
no
just
suspended
recently.
license. Did I?
Yeah?
My first time ever getting arrested in my whole life.
No,
Recently?
Yeah.
In Atlanta, Georgia?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be. Damn.
Georgia,
bro.
they be
But why
everywhere,
was it?
bro.
I'll tell you.
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna tell
God.
you. And this gonna segue into
Oh, my
another
goodness.
conversation.
Yes, we are. We going
So
into it.
my daughter,
System.
my oldest daughter from another relationship, she had a birthday. So what I did was I ordered pizza and stuff, and I sent it to her school and cake to her school so that she can have pizza and stuff for her birthday. And I said I was gonna go down there and surprise her. Mind you, I'm married with another wife, family, and my baby's mother, and they got their own life. I'm driving, and I got pulled over in funky ass Sparks, Police County. Screw you, Sparks.
Sparks.
S-P-A-R-K-S.
SPARKS. We've been drinking Pothic, so please forgive us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Nah,
yeah.
don't forgive us.
Yeah.
Nah, tell your story, bro.
No,
'cause
no.
I want to hear this shit.
So I got pulled over for speeding, and the cop pulled me over, and I had my license physically on me. I had my children in the car. I had my wife in the car, and he went to the back and checked, and he came back and said, "Can you step out of the car for me?"
Okay.
He's like, "Yeah, your license is suspended
Okay.
for child support."
Okay.
Why is my license suspended for
child support?
I pay child support.
yeah.
Oh, this is a child support story. So we finna make it a child support story now.
I got a couple of
Oh,
those.
yeah. Let's make it a child support
Got a
story.
couple of
You
those.
want to stop it and keep
So-
playing? You want to play? 'Cause
I
we
just
gonna-
restarted.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. let's
So
go.
I wound up, something happened with the job. And please forgive me my recollection in terms of remembering everything. But whatever happened with my job situation, I went and started communicating with the child support office itself. I had letters, I had all of that stuff set up. I was trying to get them, that's what it was. I was trying to get them to start taking the payment out of my new job.
Your new job to check.
So
Yeah.
I kept sending them letters and information and say, take the money, take the money, take the money.
They ain't gonna do it if you sending them.
They never took the money, and I'm driving and I got arrested. Mind you, they took me down. This man, this Edomite, he was cool Edomite.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He took you down. He ain't cool. Because that's how I felt when that pussy.
That's their job, though, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm mad.
That's their job.
That's
their job. That's what they're.
They don't always have to arrest you.
No,
It's discretion. It's at their discretion.
My brother, where we were.
Oh yeah, that's their protocol.
They have to do that.
Black man, no child support.
No,
You're going to jail. You little fucker.
Hey, listen, nigga, we want as many niggers as we can get.
What? That's
As
crazy.
many as
They
possible.
probably got private prison.
Listen, bro, for the smallest smallest crime possible, we're gonna get you and we're gonna arrest you. And he's like, yeah, gotta take you down. Just gonna go ahead and fingerprint you. They went and put some big ass 8X goddamn orange jumper that did it. They just put it over top of me and made me look at the camera and take a picture and took my fingerprints and let me go.
Yeah, bro. They put you in the
Nothing
system.
else.
Wasted your time. They could have just gave you a ticket to appear
Yes.
or some
No,
shit, bro.
but you pay for that when you go in. It's a county thing.
Now we're going to go to the court date. Because that's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to talk about the
Court
court
day.
date.
Let's talk about the court day.
So
This is happening for a reason.
Hey.
This is definitely happening for a reason. God is ordained this.
We in Podunk town.
Podunk is in Georgia.
We in Podunk town. And I take my whole family and we got this court date. And I go to the court date and I'm sitting in there waiting and they stand up and he's like, Mr. Crockett, a whole bunch of Edomites. He says, are you guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
I was like, I'm not guilty, but I'll just say I'm guilty. Mr. Crockett, you just said you're not guilty. We're gonna go ahead and set your court date, your trial date for so and so. Mind you, I just wanted to pay my ticket and get the hell out this place.
Railroad you, bro.
I was like, sir, I don't want to pay I don't want no trial. Well, sir, you got a trial now.
No, you don't.
But he forced the trial.
No, he did
because
not,
I
bro.
said I'm willing to take the guilty plea, but I'm not guilty because that should have been taken care of. That's what I said. It was like, nope, you're going to trial.
Oh no, they tried.
So,
Oh my God, what's his name? What's the judge's name?
I don't know the
You don't
judge's
know the judge's name.
Who knows?
He spray his
who knows?
monk
Who
ass.
knows?
Nah, I don't know that.
Yeah, I do. In the whatever that
Is it still
Chestnut
open?
County.
Is it still
Chestnut
open?
Hey,
County.
it's Sparks County.
Sparks County.
Sparks County, Georgia.
Judge.
I just want to tell
you
every
sorry
person.
mother effer racist.
Just-
he racist, bro.
Look,
I can feel it. I felt it. Dude, I'm sorry.
The beautiful thing about razor blade wheel, we like to cut it up, but we like to give knowledge also, right?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Anybody traveling through Georgia, make sure your cruise control is set to 84 miles and lower.
Yeah,
If it's set to 84 miles and lower,
you good.
they will not mess with you. You can pass by them.
Nah, that's what
They
I
won't
did.
mess with you.
In Florida too.
That's one.
Somebody do.
Yeah. Two, the first 50 or 60 miles of Georgia, that's traffic land. They are geared to stop you for everything.
Yeah.
So if you make it through the first 60 miles, you're gonna see a whole bunch of cops littered through this thing.
Lined up, yeah.
But after that, you won't see anything.
okay.
And it's that way both ways.
Yeah, Florida
Going
too.
north and
They
going
are-
south.
they have a system.
Their idea is to get your ass before you come
Before
in.
you get
And when you come in and before you come out.
yeah.
Get you. That's the whole thing.
That makes
So-
sense. That makes sense.
All right, let's talk about this wrestling.
When you talk about
Listen, man, what's the worst move that someone could put you in wrestling?
Figure four? No.
nah.
That's not that bad, but
Man,
No.
after you finish, I'm gonna show you the worst move ever. Everybody, I'm gonna show the world this one.
I would say a power bomb
Power bomb is the worst move.
or belly to back suplex.
Belly to back, like over the head.
They'll
Boom.
probably have you in a scorpion, what they call a scorpion, with their
Now
ass
those
on your
moves are
head.
orchestrated
Some
because
shit.
what happens in those moves, a person can choose to apply the right amount of pressure on the lower back to cause severe damage.
yeah.
Okay.
But if they're not doing it, they're just making it seem like they flexing and the guy on the ground acting this shit out.
Yeah.
No, you talking about like like WWF or just like
talking about
Wrestling.
I'm
like
talking
wrestling.
Listen, I'm talking
like
about things where
high
guys
school
have no
wrestling and like
control.
college wrestling.
Wait till you see this video.
Where guys have no control over the outcome. For instance, the belly to back.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a wrestler that y'all know. His
Belly
name
to
is
back.
Big E.
Belly to back.
Yeah.
Big E, big guy.
This dude came from behind Big E and suplexed him
And messed him up.
And now he's done with wrestling for the rest of his life.
His neck.
His neck is messed
How
he
was
messed his
it
neck up.
like?
He hit
Not
his-
like
It's just- that's what it's
professional, like entertainment wrestling. You talking about just regular?
That was
No, this is
WWE.
entertainment.
Oh,
It's
that was
WWE.
WWE. Oh,
Yeah, man. He
I didn't
slammed
see
him on his
Yeah,
neck.
it's
So
WWE
that can mess you up.
And
But this can mess you up too. I want to show you this video.
Oh, this is
This
this
is-
is that wrestling.
That is the worst.
That's the worst move.
That's the worst move you can get put in as a man. Listen, bro,
You ain't even a man no more at that point.
you are not a man.
For real, I
They
remember
call
that.
that. Bitch, put your knees to your chest.
Let me see that picture again.
That's
I
what
know you showed me earlier. But, oh,
That's
no,
what put
no.
your knees
That
to your
is
chest.
the.
No,
Hey,
you-
I don't care about no neck injuries. I don't care about none of that. That is mentally.
Nah, that's exhausting.
Bro, I would give up. I wouldn't wrestle no
Hey, y'all
more.
gotta see this.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
wrestle
come
no
look
more.
at this. This is what we're talking about wrestling.
Can you imagine somebody having you in this position?
This is the worst position.
He made him his bitch.
That's when you tap out.
Yeah, it's over.
No, you're not a man.
Then you quit.
You are not a man.
I'm quitting wrestling. I'm quitting wrestling.
But hey, listen, he's farting like crazy right
Yeah,
now.
you push your farts out.
I would never wrestle after that again, man. It's over. My wrestling career is over.
Yeah.
That boy,
That have to be the
funked
end.
up the mat
That
right
has
now.
to be the end, bro. Somebody do me like that.
Wow.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that one.
Man, listen, as soon as he get me like that, I'll be like,
And he holding on too.
I'm tapping.
I'm gonna need y'all.
I'm not gonna be
respect me,
holding.
man.
I'm not gonna hold on and just look back at him and talking about.
Look,
I ain't gonna give up.
the part for me,
Back
This ain't enough.
the part for me is that he had him in it so long. I think he liked it.
Yeah, he
He
did.
probably
He
did.
was
He
like,
might have
this,
liked it. He
this
was
ain't enough. This ain't enough.
Like that's how he
You
was
crazy,
looking.
boy.
Come
Ain't
on,
no
bro.
way.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Ain't no
Yeah,
way.
ain't no
Soon as
way.
a dude would have got me like that, I would have
no
been
way.
tapping, bro. Look at
Golly,
Look,
dog,
look,
come
look
on,
at him. Watch how you look at him. Boy, look.
Yeah.
Look.
It's like he enjoying this. Look,
Yeah.
look at him.
It was like, this ain't nothing.
That shit is nasty.
This is nothing. Boy, what? Ain't no way, boy. Soon as motherfucker
This
got me
is
like that, boy,
this
I
is
would be
usual
like,
Friday for me.
bro, I would be like, let me go. Ralph, I don't care about this shit no more.
Nah, bro.
Fuck,
Damon?
you crazy. Ain't no way.
Got him bent over, bro.
Bro, not even
Nah,
no.
he ain't bent over. He bent up.
No, he is in the buck.
He bent up.
That boy in the buck.
Damn.
Boy. That boy in the buck.
Yeah, that's real.
That's like full control.
That's like some disrespectful shit. Matter of fact, homeboy, I don't even want to talk about that shit no more, bro. That shit rude, bro.
Yeah,
For
bro.
real.
Ain't no way, bro.
Like,
All
that's
right.
some rude shit for real.
Don't let
Next
Diddy
up,
see that. Don't let Diddy see that one.
All right, I'm gonna show you this video. I can keep on going, keep rolling. All right, you ever seen this? Look.
And gets all of that back fast.
All right, just watch the video. I don't want to watch that.
All of this in.
This lady shows off her waist
trainer.
trainer.
I've been in this bad boy since about 9:30.
Oh,
It's time for me to come out. But I just want to show
These are good videos, though.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Now.
I'm cold about to say it be crazy in them tight dresses y'all be wearing. You know what I'm saying?
Dress form.
Get bored, ladies.
Houdini.
Hey, but you know what?
This is witchcraft.
It's witchcraft.
This is what
No,
they
it
call-
ain't. That's what they. But that's
That's
what,
deception.
This is,
That is deception.
That is
though.
deception.
No, this is what you call that back trainer is called witchcraft. That's what you call witchcraft. Y'all see how small she look?
Y'all showing them they gonna be ordering this shit tomorrow.
She finna turn into a little 300-pound life. Real quick. They alive. And they the devil.
Oh, that dropped up out of there, man. She look like a zombie.
Golly.
Look,
She
look.
was
Did I tell you that
hurting,
girl get one? That thing.
Did you hear her? Did you hear her?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go get one.
That is a
Oh
that
my
is a
God.
That's the devil.
that is the devil. That is deception
Hey, that's what you call
to the full
witchcraft.
degree.
That is witchcraft. Oh my
Witchcraft.
God. Hey,
God.
that's crazy.
Look how I look with it on.
Yeah.
Boy, Coke bottle
Hey,
straight.
listen.
Yeah.
Now,
36.
I tell you,
36,
I
30,
love
25.
I love
36.
38.
I just don't want the deception. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You don't want the deception. That's
She's a liar.
Man,
all.
you see how that thing
She's
dropped out?
dangerous.
Bill?
She's dangerous. Could you imagine?
Yeah, that's lying.
Could you imagine the day after when you wake up
Yeah.
and y'all? And
It wouldn't matter.
And she making you breakfast?
Yeah, and it's not as bad if you know before, though.
Seriously, for real.
It's like, at least you
really-
gave me
if
a choice.
If you
No.
got there and she kept that whole weight train on the whole time, you deserve everything
Oh
you
no!
get.
Listen to me.
If you sat there and held
Once you
that
get
weight
to a
train
point,
Yeah.
and you was like, this is good.
It's-
Yeah. Yeah, you messed up.
you gonna
Ain't
be
no
in love.
way.
You gonna be in love.
And now if it's open
Till
and
you
you
come-
felt it and you still was going, you was too drunk too.
Hey,
You
yeah.
messed up every which way.
I tell you when it's gonna come to a head when she in the kitchen making eggs in the morning and he come behind her to give her a hug or something. Try to hug
Yeah,
her,
yeah, yeah.
And he grabbing her. And
that
he
nightgown
feeling those
on.
rolls, he gonna know. At that
But
point.
she might be the one though.
and at that point, what do? Right? What do?
You have
When you led the whole situation with
like
treachery,
you a certain way. Yeah.
and you led it
Ooh.
with deception.
Yeah. It's
What
never
do you
it's never gonna work because
Just be truthful.
no, because you started the whole the relationship off of deception.
Right. Hey, so-
Now I'm preaching a little bit. I think just a little bit.
Yeah, just
You
a
base
little.
it off of some deception, and then you expect the relationship to not be a deceptive relationship.
Right.
And it's gonna be deceptive.
we call those the best laid plans, my brother.
Best laid plans.
Best laid plans.
Now-
a lot of times, best laid plans turn out to be shit in your hand.
Now, if she go home with a guy, like, after the club or something,
Okay.
do you think that guy is going to finish
I
it
already
off?
told you what he gonna do.
Yeah, if
He
he
gonna
on
wait
that
till-
oil.
No, I'm talking
He on
about.
that oil. He gonna
No,
he gonna
if she,
complete it.
if she takes it off
Yeah.
and he
Even
sees
if,
it, he's
even if
yeah,
she
he gonna
takes it
take
off,
it.
he might
gonna
lick
take
it
it.
and kiss it.
Yeah.
He be like,
But-
more
Because I probably, well, in that situation, in my
in the
younger days, I
morning-
probably would have took it too.
Let me
I ain't gonna
explain.
lie.
In the morning, when because if she's done that to her gut, imagine what she's done to
To
her.
her face.
So when she wipes it all off and takes it all off, that's when you're gonna truly see
Yep.
how you feel.
And that's how a lot of them be anyway.
You gonna be in there with Spiegel.
Yeah. But a lot of guys realize that. A lot of guys go through that even without the waist trainer.
Yeah.
Let's say if the girl, she got the flat stomach, but she ugly as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She got a whole different face on.
It's all witchcraft.
A whole different face on.
Yeah, all witchcraft. All
Then
witchcraft.
the next morning you wake
Crazy.
up, it's a booger monster.
I don't mind light
Yeah.
makeup.
Listen, I love my wife, brother.
Yeah.
My wife,
Yeah, I don't need none of that
listen
shit.
to me. My
You
wife
don't need it, but I like
need
it
it
if
at
they
all.
have it.
never wears, and it's not like she just doesn't wear it. It's not like I told her don't wear it. It's just not in her spirit to wear it. But when she puts it on, I can see her natural beauty and I can see her enhanced beauty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
I like
that
that. That was
makeup
gas.
is not making
it's not making a different,
exactly.
different person. Yeah.
Yeah, he preaching over here. Y'all better listen.
So-
Better listen now.
Better listen, better
He telling you
listen.
some real stuff though.
Hey, it's the truth, brother. It's the truth.
Because guys don't ask for that shit anyway.
we don't care about all.
We don't care about that.
Men don't
we
care
run up that
about
pussy wet. We
makeup.
got some food in the
When my wife wears some
What?
makeup, when my wife wears some
And-
makeup,
and
I
the
ask her
massages.
if she
We
going
love the
out.
massages.
Yeah, I tell my wife she's like a clown when she wear makeup. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and it's probably because she put too much.
No, she don't even. I don't even care. She don't need none of it. Cause my wife beautiful,
Yeah, absolutely.
but she don't need none of
You
that
don't
shit.
need no makeup, man.
So that's your
Makeup,
job
I believe-
as the head to encourage that.
Oh yeah, she don't wear it much.
So eventually, so what should? Because listen, one thing. Let me explain to you. When you going out with a woman and y'all out together, y'all looking all nice, and she's wearing makeup, and you tell her, "Baby, I want you to wear makeup," but she's still wearing. She's not wearing it for you.
Yeah, she wearing for her. Yeah,
No, she's not wearing it for her.
She
She's
wearing
wearing
for
it for
the
the other people out them other bitch.
Them other bitches.
the streets.
She wearing it for the other women.
Yeah,
She is. That's what it
what
is.
she's wearing
Just
it
yeah, it's crazy.
It's that
But you
simple.
shouldn't because your
that
man gonna look anyway. He gonna look,
Well, again,
but it don't. No, I'm being honest with everybody right now.
Yeah.
The man gonna look. He gonna look
Absolutely.
at a beautiful woman walk by, but
why is he gonna look?
because it's nature. I believe it's nature.
Yeah, the man's nature.
And,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
one
believe that we should have more than one wife, but
This nigga-
that's just what I believe, and that's an opinion.
more than one too
Yeah,
much.
I
Now-
would wish that
now-
more
now here's a
Western.
question.
That's too many. More
Can I
than
work
one is
at
too many.
McDonald's?
No, it ain't.
Can
If
I
they
work-
working as a unit,
Can I ask a
no,
question?
good.
Can I work at McDonald's and have 2 wives?
What?
Can I work at McDonald's?
Fuck no,
and
you
have
can't
2
afford
wives?
it. You can't
You won't
afford
be
it.
able to afford it.
You can't afford
But-
that. Nigga.
Exactly.
But I'm saying if, like back in the Moses days,
We ain't back in the Moses days.
well,
we in 2024.
well, we the righteous men, and we got to bring it back.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm serious.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Women are emotional creatures, and I don't think I could deal with more
Yeah,
than one,
That was my thing.
unless they're best friends.
Hey, listen.
If they're best friends, we
Yeah.
can work it out.
Honestly, when I think about where we are in terms of society and the spheres that we're moving in society, I used to have a strong desire because my reason behind wanting a multiple wife, it wasn't because I wasn't, satisfied with my wife or anything like that. It had nothing to do with her. And I kept stressing that to her. It had nothing to do with you, one. This has more so to do with me wanting more children, two, and being able to have a stronger lineage. That's it. You know what I mean? It was children. That was my main reason. But if that meant me losing you as my best friend and my wife, I don't want to do it.
It's not worth
It's
it.
not
Yeah,
worth
it's
it.
not worth
Because
it.
now you have to look at all the different spirits of the women that are in the world.
Yeah.
So now you have to vet these women. And what is that process? What does that process look like, bro?
Yeah,
With these women and the spirits that they have. I'm like, man, shit, it ain't even worth it for me. No more.
Good luck.
I'm just gonna keep building with my wife. If we gotta get to a point, we'll adopt. We talked about adopting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We
You about to adopt?
we've been talking about it. I'm serious about it because
Where you going to adopt from? That's a good question.
Okay, I don't know how to answer that question. So
I would adopt.
So when you say adopt from,
I would adopt if I was
Yeah.
Let me say my words right. When I become a millionaire,
Yeah,
I
I'd adopt,
definitely
yeah.
will adopt.
Okay.
Because I want.
It's like you would have
I don't think that should be the process. I don't think that should be the actual.
Well, not millionaire. Okay, not millionaire.
Yeah, I don't think that.
More well off than
Fuck
I
that
am
shit.
now.
I gotta have more money. Fuck
Yes,
that
you
shit.
got
You gotta have more money, but let me
So
explain.
I'm more
Now,
money.
here's a little tidbit in case people don't know. Okay.
I mean, you get paid.
Hey,
for
you get
adopting
paid.
money,
No,
yeah.
you don't.
You know,
money
you
for
know who told me
Only
that?
foster
No.
kids.
Foster,
You know who
Yes,
told
I
me
know.
you get paid?
Foster kids.
Foster kids.
My registered respiratory nurse, my registered respiratory therapist wife.
Not
She
for
told
adopted
me.
though, but it's for foster.
All right,
right?
babe, what do you get paid for? What was it?
Adopted or foster?
Foster. Yeah, foster.
Foster. Yeah, foster.
adopted?
No, adopt is your
Hell
baby.
no.
That's your baby.
You financially
You are
liable.
That's your baby if you adopt.
for
foster.
adoption. Yeah,
Adopted is more like
Hey,
it's like it's yours. Like
Hey,
this
listen,
mine.
yeah.
These my kids.
hey, boy. When she started telling me the numbers, I was like, shit, we need to adopt an adult somewhere. Around
Yeah. Shit.
no, but
Fuck
the
that.
foster kids. You talking about the fosters?
here. I need
My
to know.
dad fostered 5.
Hey,
Yeah. He was 5. Yeah, it was 5.
yeah.
That's it.
God, that.
Erica, Tammy, Jose, and Petra.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah,
Your
my
dad-
dad.
tell your dad's
fostered.
a good man.
So he was getting that check.
Yeah.
He fostered. He ain't adopt.
Yeah.
This will not make razor blade will.
He was smart.
That boy smart. That boy good.
He's smart.
No, but everything happened for a reason, and God put that family in our.
Yeah, because they family.
Absolutely.
That's
They
my
family.
brothers and my sisters.
Even whatever money, and
Money he
'cause
did get.
This is something I saw. Whatever finances he might have gotten from that,
He put it towards
it
the
put it
was
family.
towards-
still
yeah.
something that was poured into them.
Them,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And
We was
them
going
coming
on
up-
2-week trips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was
Listen,
going on
bro.
2-week trips up the East Coast with my daddy in the van with the Sega Genesis.
Yeah. The
I
Astro.
remember, bro.
Sega Genesis
I
and the
remember.
Super Nintendo. Boy, we had it all.
Hey, listen.
So, and we didn't have it all, but we had it all.
Yeah.
And they had everybody at their goddamn
House. Everybody.
Everybody.
How many kids? 9 kids there?
Bro,
They
With
had
y'all staying
They
there.
had their own 9
Plus,
children,
like,
plus
another 10
everybody
kids
else.
in that bitch.
Nah, seriously.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, I told him this, and this was years ago. I said to him, I said, I wanted you, me, and Willis and Wilson to get together and do something for them two. Because
we are
how much they put into the children. I won't say the church, I just say the children of the neighborhood. You know, the children, the friends of their children, people just that they come in contact with. You feel what I'm saying? Like just you being able to come and sleep on their couch if you needed to.
Yeah.
I've been several times,
My
man,
dad
when I had to
too.
come stay there.
Yeah.
You
You ain't
know,
even
in
gotta
college
ask for no
years.
food or nothing. They gonna give it to you.
Yeah, no.
I
Like
never
ask for
forget.
nothing.
Taco
Yeah,
salad,
shit.
spaghetti,
When
some
Trav-
strawberry shortcake. We getting it all, baby.
Trav came on, boy. Trav used to go to sleep. This is Trav right here. I'm gonna give y'all a little rendition of Trav when he go to sleep.
Hey, that's how I sleep, man.
Bro, when back then, bro, you used to like your snores. I used to have to tap you, Trav. I used to be like, get the fuck up.
Was I sleeping on my back?
Probably, I don't know, bro. You
Hey, I know on my stomach, I don't make no noise. Yeah, for
If
real?
that, hold on, I hit Trav, stop for a little bit. I'm like this demon.
Oh my gosh.
Trav boy, I used to be like,
Oh, wow.
And then the whole night until I went to sleep. So I was too tired to deal with it.
That'd be a bad.
You did.
Wow.
Nah, and you was bigger back then, bro.
Wow.
Bro, I swear, bro. Like, you be in there. Go! I'm like, what the fuck is what is this?
Wow.
Trav, I promise you, man. That sleep apnea had, and I used to wake you up. I used to be like, when you did it, because I couldn't go to sleep. Ain't no way nobody, no human being going to sleep doing that. And I used to wake you up, Trav. I used to be like,
You know, and here's the sad thing about dealing with friends. Because I got to say this bullshit. Why your first time telling me this bullshit?
I know, right?
I thought you knew. I thought that bitch woke you up.
I ain't never
In the
known
middle of
this.
the night. If you ain't feel that, boy, that is death.
I ain't
What the
never
hell?
known this.
He talking about you ain't know that you slept like that?
No. This is my first time ever.
Child, I used to wake you up
Where's
in the middle
my
of the
wife?
night.
My wife ain't
She
never
know.
told me I
Did
snore
you,
like this.
Did you ever catch him snoring like
I ever
that?
snore like that before? You
It's
didn't never
just,
tell me.
no, it's just your wife.
That's why you have to get sleep.
Yes. She saved your life.
But you never told me
She saved
that
your
I sound like that.
She saved your life,
But
Trav.
I'm gonna tell you something,
If it
though,
wasn't my
Travis.
mother,
That is a wife.
No, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Look, wives,
Nah, for real, she
look,
saved your
wives
life, bro.
and good wives,
Yes.
they deal with that shit, and they can sleep comfortably
Yeah, wow.
with you sleeping like that.
But-
Look, my wife, I snore like a bear too. Though I ain't gonna lie, I snore like a
So
fucking
you
bear.
got sleep apnea.
I don't know, but I
That's
snore,
what it
I
is.
snore louder than the
Snoring
motherfucker.
means you have
But-
sleep
She
apnea.
apnea.
Yeah,
Because
and
you're
then
not
my-
breathing right.
I don't know. I'll be knocked out. Nigga, I'll be knocked
sleep
the fuck
apnea is
out.
not a fat person's thing.
It's just you're not breathing
I'll be
correctly
breathing
when
good,
you sleep.
nigga, because I'll
If
be.
you're stopping breathing, that's what the apnea is. You
I
understand?
don't think I'm
That's
stopping
why you're
breathing. I'm just snoring, bro. I don't.
That's
yeah.
what snoring
That's what
I don't
snoring
know.
Yeah,
is,
isn't
bro.
that, Girlie, you're a respiratory therapist. Isn't that what snoring is?
Last time you snore and you wake up tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're snoring, you're actually struggling to breathe, right? So that's where the snoring comes in.
Cause nigga, I'll
Hey,
snore.
she
I'll be
saved
catching
your
myself
life.
snoring when I like first. Nigga, I'm talking about like nigga. I'm 5 seconds into sleep, nigga. Sometimes I wake myself up.
That's what I said.
Snore, bro.
He
So, like-
didn't feel that shit you was doing, bro. That shit was brutal, bro.
And that's how
I'll
you,
never
that's
forget
how you
that.
die in your sleep.
I never forget that.
That's how you die in your
But nah,
sleep.
my
But
wife.
I probably was saving your life back then.
You just weren't telling me, nigga.
Nah, I was. I wake your ass
Until
up
20 years
Every time
later.
your ass was, you be like, you just be like, and then you go back to it. And you're like, get up,
You ain't
Trav.
telling me nothing, bro.
I was through my love for you.
Oh, God.
I used to wake you up,
9 times
Trav.
out of 10, when you sleep in the middle of the night and somebody tap you and wake you up, you don't think it's a person that tapped you
No,
and woke you up.
no.
You
Nah,
think
you
it was
just
yourself
moving.
that woke
You
up.
just moving
Then you
and
just
then
look
go right
around.
back to sleep.
At my age, we were young. We were younger.
Where was the warning?
Hold up,
brother?
we were younger. I didn't know that was sleep apnea. Like now, if I was 30 years older, I would have been like, damn, I gotta wake him up. He need to get his sheep out.
Yeah.
God.
Like for real. But at that time, I was like, this motherfucker keep me up. Get up. And I used to hit you every time, bro. I promise you, every time I used to hit you every time. And you used to go and like, you used to stop breathing that time. You used to be like,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
I'm like, what? Get up, wake up. I used to wake you up every time.
Hey, listen.
Never forget.
Hey,
That shit funny.
that's what it is. So now what we're going to do on the next session and episode of Razor Blade Will, we're going to have a recollection of Williams snoring.
I used to snore too? I know I snore a little bit, but not like you, dog. I still do. I wake myself up, though.
Mind you, we talk about a person who sleep and they going to tell another person how they sound when they sleep.
I did do that.
Hey, homeboy.
I don't never snore. But I woke myself up one time and I was like,
Hey,
I snore.
So
I
hey, can I ask the
that
question?
was good.
I can ask the question. How loud you got to be to wake yourself up and snore?
It's not even that. It's like, it's like,
I know I get pretty
How
loud,
deep does the octave have to go for you to feel it in your chest?
it's
Wake
like,
up? How deep is that?
you be like,
1,000 hertz.
It's got to be a deep rattling, right?
Yeah,
like,
it do.
Damn.
I don't know, bro.
It'll shake your chest.
Yeah.
Vivica Fox.
Yeah.
Vivica A. Fox.
Oh yeah, I'll say
You gotta add the
You
A
gotta
in there.
add that A in.
Vivica. I don't even know her middle name, but she's
That's like a doctor. You know
right
what
now.
I'm saying?
She's an Agatha.
Mr. Edwards. Mr. Edwards.
She's an Agatha now.
Dr. Edwards.
She's a what?
She's an Agatha now. Her middle name. She's a Vivica A. Fox.
Yeah,
She's an
Agatha
Agatha now. She ain't Vivica because now she wants to get married at 60.
Really?
Yes, she do. And unfortunately,
She said she's looking to get married, right? Or she wants to find a husband now.
it can happen.
And I'm just trying to make sure I get it all the details.
Show her the picture how she looks now though, compared
So
to
basically, she's slinging her slinky all around.
all around
everywhere.
Hollywood. Like
11 relationships in
Yeah.
Hollywood.
And
In
now
Hollywood, we ain't saying outside
Now
Hollywood.
she's ready to
Get married to a
donate
husband.
the slinky to a husband.
when it's
Yeah.
all used up.
Yeah, she wants a
Now,
husband.
again, and forgive me if slinky sounds harsh, but a lot of times when we're whoring ourselves out, we tend to carry a slinky.
Yeah.
That's just
That pH is off.
That's the science of it, right?
Yeah.
It is.
But there's nothing wrong with wanting love, right? There's nothing wrong with wanting to change, and finding love or finding real love. Now, here's the fucked up part about this whole ordeal. Because there's so many fucked up dudes in the world, she will find somebody that'll marry her. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And
definitely.
he's going to be a beta mangina simp.
Beta man,
Yeah.
beta
No,
male,
listen.
simp,
Listen to
mangina.
me.
Either that,
Let me
or he's
explain.
just gonna be using it for her money.
me
He's gonna
explain to
be taking her money.
Even
Her money-
even
what money- she
I'm going to explain to y'all.
She can do residual. She got that residual income.
She got money.
I'm going to explain to y'all the spiritual side of this. Even an alpha male will not want to deal with that.
Hell no.
Not for no money. You understand?
I'm saying it's gonna be somebody that's not an alpha male.
Right.
Bro.
So if somebody's dealing with her and they're doing it for money, that person 9 times out of 10 has a beta spirit.
Betas, yep.
You understand? He's doing it for the wrong reasons, for the wrong. So you're going to sacrifice your happiness, and all these other things
For
that you
some
have to
money.
do, your synergy.
For some money.
A lot of people do it though. It ain't like it ain't.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's not like it's unusual.
I was a
What
beta
do you say?
male, simp,
What do you say?
mangina.
What do you say? A lot of people do it.
Yeah, it's not like it's
Who
unusual.
taught us to do this? How we learn to do this?
What?
How we learn to value money
Not
over our
we.
self-respect?
Not we.
Not we.
When I say we, I'm not saying
the
you
Jones
and us.
plantation. The Jones
I'm
plantation.
saying we as
The
in
Jones
us
have a
as
good
a
You watch that
collective
movie?
nation.
Nah, but I'm
A lot of
Ooh.
times people tend to relate to you when you're inclusive in terms of the topics that you're talking about. So I don't want you to feel like I'm pointing the finger at you and I'm angry at you. So I say we as a nation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that we can all, just kind of relate to each other. We're all in this battle together. I might not be falling and be susceptible to this particular thing, but you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there might be something that I might be susceptible to that you're not. So that's why
We all help each other.
We say we, just to
Yeah.
be more inclusive to the battle that we're all dealing with
yeah.
spiritually. Because again, like I said, you can be dealing with anger and violence in your spirit, You can be dealing with an argumentative spirit. I can be dealing with pornography. We can be dealing with different things.
I know what
You
spirit
what
I'm
saying?
dealing with.
Yeah.
The spirit I'm dealing with is, I'm gonna be honest with everybody. The spirit I'm dealing with is patience, and I speak to
Impatience.
God. No, because I speak to God every time I feel impatience. I ask God for patience, bro. Every time, every time that I feel like I'm being impatient with anything in life, I'm talking like on the road, like road rage. With my wife, if she say something, and it could be the stupidest shit ever, and it deserves a certain type of response.
Right.
I can't because I'm a man. I gotta be like, you know what? But you understand? I gotta get to I gotta bring myself down and understand that
Right.
I can't be no crazy man
Right.
and be like,
Self-control.
yeah,
Emotional self-control.
exactly.
Here's the beautiful thing about what you just said. A lot of times with us as men, we don't vocalize our shortcomings and the things that we have fault in and we need to grow with. So the minute that it's like the damn 12-step program. What do they tell you in the 12-step program? The first thing you
gotta
have
do
to
is
do
admit you have a
is
problem.
admit you have a problem.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that you have to
A
do.
lot of men ain't gonna admit that
And
they
we're
have
not
problems.
I admit my patience. Is
Yeah.
You know who,
You have to-
who's
you have
good
to
at-
get older
you know
and
who's
wiser
good at
to
that too?
admit you have a
Who's good at
problem.
Not admitting that there's a problem and there's something wrong. You know who's good at that?
Who's that?
Women.
Don't say
At
it too
all
loud.
ages.
Don't
Nah.
say it too loud. You can't say it too loud.
Fuck that
We
shit.
have an
I gotta
audience.
say what I want.
But we do.
Accountability.
It's an accountability. But what happens, as a man, when we're doing the accountability first, when we're doing the responsible thing first, now you don't have a leg to stand on. Now you don't have no crutch to stand on, because I'm doing it the right way, and I'm trying to lead you the right way. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now you have no choice but to what?
Follow.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's just off of
But-
top. I just.
But
heard-
what's happening though, brothers?
they
the
push.
world-
They push it. They push
The
it.
world is
away
getting
from-
black and white. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean when I say that.
literally.
The world is getting black and white in terms of you see what somebody's doing and then you can see the evil. You may still like it, you still may do it, but you can see the evil in it. It's not like it's hidden anymore. You understand?
Yeah.
As opposed to before, where you can get into something and when you get into it, you realize, oh shit, I'm into some evil shit.
Yeah.
No.
Now it's in the open.
It's in the open.
Yeah, it's in the open.
It's in
Yeah.
the open now. It's like, yo, no, this is what we're doing. 666. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's in the
365,
open?
some other dumb shit.
You think it's in the open because we getting closer to?
I believe
And
so. We're
end
getting into
times.
the end of age. So we call it the end of times. We call it the end of age.
It's
Yeah.
another age
But
about to happen.
it's
We
so,
We about to go to that robot age soon.
hey, here's
already
the thing.
here.
Here's
no,
the
we
thing.
about to get to the real robot age.
Here's the
I've been
thing.
watching too much
Now,
movies.
now,
and
now,
stuff.
now you getting into a realm
Yeah.
where you're gonna scare yourself.
We gotta
I'ma
go
tell
back to
you
the
why.
Vivica thing, though.
Oh yeah, we gonna
You're
go back.
gonna get into a realm where you're scaring yourself. Do you really want to see these same people in power till you see fucking flying cars?
Fuck no.
Yeah, no way.
Because this is what we're saying.
It's gonna happen though.
I know it. You see it.
It's gonna happen.
You see it in adaptive cruise control. We just had this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
see it in
love
the,
the
damn,
little assist.
the
lane assist.
The lane says
What? I be in the car like, yeah, get me one of them
Hey.
donuts from the back.
Hey,
I don't know, the wheel be going.
yeah, exactly.
What is going on?
No,
and
what-
this is they training you.
What? So
It's
again,
training.
What makes the car know that once it crosses over that
Sensors.
point,
sensors.
it sensors where
From AI.
It's like sensors on the side.
on the
Yeah.
side?
Like
So
probably
what-
in the front.
What are
on
the
the side. I don't know
sensors
exactly.
reacting with?
Nigga, but I'm
the
just,
the
I'm just guessing.
lines, definitely.
Yeah, the line.
How long have those lines been on that goddamn ground?
But they just
didn't
learned
have the sensors.
Who told you that?
They didn't just learn that.
They
They done
knew
probably
it,
had it
but
for about
they-
20 years.
Who told you that?
Yeah,
They
you're
probably
right.
had it for about 20 years.
They had it back when the
Yeah.
Jetsons was coming out.
I'm getting back to the Vivica Fox.
Vivica Fox. Hey, Agatha
Let's say if I was a
Fox.
young whippersnapper,
Right now, no way.
not young, not old, not even if I was
That's who's
50.
gonna marry you.
That's crazy.
Honestly,
The only thing to marry her is an older
I'm
man.
gonna tell you why. Nah, a young whippersnapper.
No way.
Yeah,
Let me explain.
It has to
to you.
No way. If he
No,
do,
brother.
that boy.
that hasn't been
The
out there
young
into the world.
whippersnappers
That don't
these
You're
know.
right. You're right. Okay,
Yeah.
he simped daddy dollars.
She gonna find a young whippersnapper, brother. That's
Yeah.
gonna sling that pain.
They in a
away.
soft boy era
I'm
right
telling
now.
you, that's what it's gonna
Soft boy era. We
what I'm
talked
saying?
about it on one of our
Yeah,
podcasts.
soft
be.
boy.
Soft boy.
That's what it's called.
Soft boy
Soft
era.
transformers, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't even boys no. They ain't soft boy. They can't call them boys no more.
And you know she the type that has to like kind of run things, or
She's gonna
that
run
can't
things.
shut the fuck up.
Listen,
Like-
that's why she want to marry now.
Nah, she
That's
don't-
why she wants
Yeah.
to marry now.
Look at all those relationships she been in, bro. Like,
Listen,
come on,
you
it's,
think
it,
about-
it ain't. You gotta look at the most common denominator. What is it? Who is it? Out of all those relationships, it's her.
I was talking about that about somebody.
She,
that I
cause look,
know.
she was beautiful, dog.
Yeah.
She was beautiful, dog.
Yeah, I was
She
talking-
had a banging body,
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Vivica
nice
A.
hair. I don't know if
Fox
all
was-
that hair was real, but
But
nice
she
hair.
still was. She was
Vivica
nice.
A.
Like,
She was
and she had
beautiful.
everything. Check it off.
beautiful.
You check it out.
Check it
Checklist,
out.
but she had everything.
I don't know. I haven't seen her, but I think she's still beautiful. I don't know.
Personality
She
probably ain't shit.
Nah,
though.
she a
Man,
nah,
more than likely, her
she
personality is trash.
She still look the same, but she
if you
old
got
now.
11 relationships and you're 60 years old, you're unmarried, and
and that
there
fine.
has to
You
be-
You
was
have to
that
look in the
fine.
mirror.
there has
in
to
the
be
Mickey
some
Mouse
type of,
mirror.
something going on.
You got to look in that
And
mirror
I don't
right
want to
there.
throw no, aspirations on, just some weird shit on my sister, just to.
No, we
it,
don't do
but
that. We don't speak bad on nobody.
Right. I just want, like you have to look at those as signs. It's like,
Yeah.
Something wrong.
what the hell's going on? But
Ain't
I'm
something
telling
wrong
you,
with her.
it could simply be just that manly spirit. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
a lot of women,
Yeah.
they don't see it
They
as a
take that-
manly spirit.
they take it as,
they
I'm
see it as I'm
independent,
strong and I'm independent. But I've never seen a strong and independent Asian. I've never seen a strong and independent Indian.
Yes,
woman.
it's black. It's
I've
black
never
women.
seen a strong and independent white woman. I've never seen these women. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't-
The only ones that's strong and independent white women is the ones that's trying to be black.
Exactly.
And-
They act like they
you know
black.
what? Let me correct
They act
myself.
like they try to act like they
let-
black. That's it.
Let me correct myself. I'm going to correct myself.
Message.
Because it was the white liberal women movement that the black woman tried to attach herself to.
Exactly.
The white women say, no, nigga.
They the ones who
we
started
don't want
it.
you a part of our
Yep.
thing. So you're going to go and create your own thing, pretty much. That's what these white liberal women told the black women. You
They
understand?
don't even want to be a
So
part of that
I
thing.
stand corrected on what I said. White liberal women, they're definitely in that equation. Unfortunately. So
Yeah, you can't just but the Asians and them Indians and the other ones, they know how. And fortunately, they do know how to be.
subservient and
No, I don't like saying that,
Yeah,
but
yeah, no.
I understand.
let's look up the word.
I know.
So
but
what we do is we get caught up in wordplay, and I go through this all the time. Trigger words.
yeah, that's what. I'm not
Trigger
triggered by
words.
it,
Not
but,
you, but
I'm
what
pretty
happens
sure
is it
somebody that
evokes-
watch this, they gonna be triggered.
Right, it evokes an emotion when you hear.
Yeah.
Subservient.
Subservient.
Well, all this we talking about right now gonna invoke some
Yeah,
type of emotions.
yeah, it does.
So
Yeah,
that's just gonna happen.
yeah. Unfortunately,
But
Yeah.
I
And
do
I can
I do
understand.
think though
You want to hear that?
that
You wanna-
right now with how we talking about this shit right now too, like with
Yeah.
the men and women and the black men and women. I do think they pushing a lot of that to divide the black
Absolutely.
men and women more.
You know what they call that?
They pushing that a little bit more.
It's a very popular word.
Yeah,
the word?
but
Yeah, go ahead and finish. it.
but a lot of that stuff, a lot of those stereotypes are true
yeah,
when
yeah.
it comes to the black men and the
Absolutely.
black women.
Absolutely.
Black men and black women,
Yeah.
but they pushing that agenda more. They pushing it out there more
Spells.
to more divide us,
Spells.
to divide us a little bit
It
more.
spells. They keep on. If you keep saying it and keep looking at
They
it,
have a
Yeah.
term for it.
it's going. What is it?
It's called gender wars.
Yeah, it's gender wars. Yeah,
That's the term that they have for it.
Yeah, that's what it
it's
is
a very
now.
popular term.
How they're
Clubhouse.
fighting against each other.
Yeah.
and not
more
procreating.
divisive, bro. Just keep us more
Come
divisive.
up with these dumbass talking points.
Yeah.
Dumbass trigger words.
Yeah,
And you trigger people in their reactions based on the words that
Yeah.
we're using.
Yeah.
For
And
instance,
that shit, something as small as that,
Yeah.
will divide us more.
I got a question.
And
for
we
you.
gotta come together
I got a
more,
question
honestly.
for you. I got a question for you.
But and we also have to be honest
yeah.
with our flaws and the
Absolutely.
stereotypes, and be honest that the stereotypes are true. A lot of stereotypes are true.
Absolutely.
And we can't be offended by them. We got to look at them and be like, look, man.
Look in the
Okay,
mirror.
look at the stereotypes. Okay, this shit's true.
Right.
Maybe we should fucking do some things to change it.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, and then change the perception of how we are viewed.
Absolutely.
Like, come on, man. But
Absolutely.
I was
Every-
about to like
yeah, but
I was
everybody
about-
else they be putting the blame on everybody else, and they don't want to pretty much face they self, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's what we got to do.
Absolutely, I agree.
It's like,
I agree with you, brother.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Because a lot of those stereotypes are true.
Yeah.
Honestly, they gotta come. They come from some truth, right? Because they wouldn't be they wouldn't be there if they weren't
most
true.
of them are, but like you said, all of them ain't. You can't judge nobody off of that.
Nigga, most of them are.
That's why
And it's based on generalities. What they call, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a
Most
general
of them
sense, mostly they are correct,
It's
right?
correct, but not with everybody. They look at me. They think I'm a Spanish.
But you know what's they
think I'm a Dominican Spanish man.
Hey, you know what I think is fucked up too?
But I'm not a Spanish man. And Dominicans don't like black people, and they think they better than black people. Because I know I do my history. Because they on the Haitian island, and the same thing Haitian in Dominican Republic, and they don't like black people, and they are black.
Right.
They look like me.
Absolutely.
I'm black.
That's why I never go to Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
I
go over there.
I'll never patronize.
I go over there. They be like,
But you know, different Spanish cultures don't like other ones, like Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans.
Don't like Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, shit like that.
Africans don't like Americans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ain't that some shit? Mm-hmm. Black Americans.
Yep.
That's some crazy shit, bro.
Shit, I see what if I was African, I probably wouldn't like Black Americans too.
Nah. Look at Uncle Ruckus over here, bro. Uncle Ruckus over here. I don't like them niggas either.
No, number one, because all they see is probably bullshit.
Yeah, you can't.
They not here to see.
You can't judge
the good ones. All they see is probably the bullshit.
And you could probably attest to this because you know the same people. But Hamites, that's who they really are naturally. The Hamites, Africans.
Africans and Hamites.
I
just learned, nigga, I didn't even know the white folks were Edomites.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
I just learned something. I just learned that.
But
Edomites.
Just think about it.
Edomites.
That's not,
Get them
that's not their
Edomites.
nationality. Have you ever seen a white person? Think about it. Have you ever seen a person the color of your chair right there?
Fuck no.
No, they're not white. They got melanin
Have you ever
in
seen
them.
a black person?
Yeah, pink skin.
I saw
black
pictures.
people. The white
I
folks.
saw pictures of somebody
white folks
close
got
to
pink skin.
Yeah.
Now I saw a picture
We're
close to
talking
this.
about the people that they gave.
I saw a picture.
I saw a few.
Hey, listen, I've seen people this color too. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
But
no,
what I'm saying
yeah.
is,
No, you call it Bluke.
no,
Blurble.
Bluke. The black
our
look blue.
people,
Yeah.
our people on this side of the hemisphere. Are we black?
No,
Fuck no.
brown. You're brown. You're the brown color.
But these are the connotations that have been attached to us.
Yeah.
You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got to get away from the connotations. That's it.
I
Once we get away
Probably
from
dark.
those-
You seen some dark brown people.
Nah, I see some
Black.
blurbles.
Oh, nah, listen, I've seen black too.
I seen blurbles.
But they're more Hamites I've seen that are dark, black. Like, my whole point is that, just because we have the same skin color,
Don't
we
mean
are
we
not
the
the
same
same
tribe.
Yeah.
You understand? And we don't have the same cultures and the way of life. But what happens is the media and everything, they try to lump us all up in one coal, in one basket. You skin black, we all black. So what happened to the Indian people? What happened to the native Japanese people, all these people with melanated skin?
Well, a lot of the Indians over here was black anyway.
Yeah, they were black already.
Exactly. So no. I'm talking about the Indians that they gave us now. From
They
Middle
gave
East,
us.
from Bangladesh and all of them.
Yeah.
No, the people that run your stores.
Yeah.
Those
Ooh.
people. Yeah. How dark are they? Are they your people? Do they treat you like they're your people?
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They give us some gas.
So
and
it's
some-
not about.
and some
It's not
salt and
really
vinegar
about that
chips.
the skin color per se. You know what I'm saying? It's really about a lineage in terms of the people and who you come from and where you come from. That's it.
So we got different lineage. We got the American, like us, our peoples is English. They come from the English people, but they probably came from another same tribe as the Haitian people, because I believe the Haitian people is connected with us too.
Yeah.
I really believe that.
So here's a powerful story. I've said this to my wife. We've had these conversations. I've never said it to anybody. This is probably the reason why our Haitian brothers are going through the things that they're going through. Because biblically, they were our Levitical priests. A Levitical priest is a person that is your
Spirit
I want
guide.
to say mediator, like the person that stands between you and the Most High.
Yeah, man.
And they
That
give the
spirit guide.
sacrifices. So what happens is we had Jesus Christ came and died on the cross for you to die for your sins. This is what we're told, with the wrong words and everything. It's partly true, but they make it seem like he came and died for all your sins. And now I can rape. Now I can murder. I can do all these things
I don't like
because
that.
Jesus came and died for our sins. No, what Jesus came and died for was because this is what we used to do. This is what our people used to do. We used to do dumb nigga shit. Go fuck our neighbors' wives. Just do dumb shit,
I ain't never
and
do
then
no
take a
wait a minute.
and then on the Day of Atonement, we'll take a lamb and we'll sacrifice the lamb and say, Father, forgive me. So a lot of times you'll go do it and you'll have your lamb ready. So the Most High was like, I'm tired of y'all sacrifices. I'm tired of these vain sacrifices. So that's why Yahweh Shai came. He was the ultimate sacrifice, but that was only for one law. That was the sacrificial law. That's why you don't see people walking around here chopping heads off.
Sacrificing, yeah.
But we still have to, keep the laws and not sleep around on our wives.
I agree
Not
with
hate
that.
our brothers.
I agree with that.
You understand what I'm saying? Not lie and steal from each other. These are things that we still have to do this day. And what happened, unfortunately, is the Christian church that we came up in taught us that we ain't got to worry about that no more.
400 years.
So what does that do to a people spiritually and mentally?
It's in your lineage.
When it tells you, come as you are, Jesus died for your sin. He paid it all. That's what they tell you. And you can just keep on doing it.
Yeah, just do what you want to do.
Yeah. No, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
and
That's
just
what
repent.
they should tell
Just
us.
repent
too.
after.
That's what they tell
sacrifice.
us. I don't believe that. I don't believe in that.
Yeah, so they keep
I don't believe in that. Thank you, Trav. I don't know why this came up just now. I'm just going to read it off. It says, former NFL player, star Ricky Williams. Remember him?
Ricky Williams.
Takes his wife's last name to create relationship
Lord.
balance. He took her last name. Read that
right
monkey shit.
He is
crazy. A man. He is not a man.
Hold on. We talking about the same dude who was
Running
on-
motherfuckers over.
No. We're talking about the same dude
But it's like he
who
took a,
before he
picture
ran
of-
motherfuckers over. No. Let's get it together. Before he even ran motherfuckers over. First off, let's. Oh, gosh.
Look, he disgusted. It's like, eat a mad.
You already know.
But like this,
You see him? He's like, no.
that's
He
like-
had a calypso. He was like, eat a mad.
No. So
first of all, that
so
picture
what
look
we're
like
gonna
it's been
do-
taken in the
what we're gonna do,
1950s.
let's have a real conversation.
Where it's a
Her
forbidden
name,
love.
bro.
What we're
Bruh,
gonna do
like-
is we'll have a real conversation.
Yeah, bro.
This
We
guy
are.
is crazy.
But that's why I brought it up.
She's an Edomite, but I have to deal with reality. Here's the reality of the situation. Does these two love each other?
He must.
Yes,
if
they love
he
each other,
got
right?
to if he gonna
Let's
take
just-
her last name.
let's just say they
he
honestly-
love her more than her. She
Right.
love him.
Then life is
Cause ain't no way.
Listen. He loves her. They have a great relationship. What happens when she goes to family reunion? The whole family's gonna love him?
Of course not.
When you marry a person, you marry their
Family. Hey, I felt
You
that.
just don't marry that person. You marry their family
So he
too.
should take her name, her last name.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm about to say, boy.
No, I'm talking about just him.
saying.
So he's talking about Edomite. She's an
Edomite,
Edomite.
yeah.
So I'm just saying from that standpoint,
If he gonna go
you
there,
need to be able to marry and be able to be comfortable around your family when
Yeah.
you marry somebody. You understand?
Yeah.
Just because you two love who you love, that's fine. But y'all have to understand the ramifications behind that love.
Yeah.
Even his family.
Yep.
Even his father.
I saw
The
that
things that he had to put up. You
firsthand.
feel
saw
what I'm
it?
saying?
I saw it.
So
Dade City, Florida.
It's not that we're trying to
We
be
used to
evil.
go to the white
Yeah.
family reunion. My daddy was the only black man out there. But my daddy was covered. And we were covered. And I feel like they were trying to feed us to them alligators out there.
But what point you trying to make when it comes to
No
him taking the
bullshit,
last name,
bro.
though?
Huh?
What point you trying to make when it comes to him
point
taking
that
the
I'm
last
making,
name?
That's bullshit. First off, I wanted to speak specifically to the fact that he pointed out that, because I didn't know she was an Edomite. I was about to get on it. And I said, oh,
When he
shit.
saw it, he was disgusted. He
This
was like,
nigga took, he done married an Edomite and took her
he was like,
name.
oh, I can't believe you.
Listen to
take the
this is what I was going to say. This is what I was going to. This is what I was going to start saying on the topic, and then he said that, and then I
Yeah,
pivoted.
kind of got you.
Do y'all
off
remember
course.
how he started in the NFL? Does anybody
He
remember?
wearing a dress, a wedding
Wearing a dress.
He was wearing
with
a
Mike
dress.
Dicker. Yeah, he wore
With
a wedding
Mike
dress
Dicker.
at the draft. At the draft, nigga.
I don't remember
They
that.
had a
draft,
whole
right?
freaking magazine cover.
Yeah, he had a dress.
He
don't
was
remember
in a
it,
dress.
A wedding
and
dress.
Mike Dicker
Right next to Mike
was
Dicker.
like the husband.
Yeah,
Oh, they
Yes.
initiated
nigga, and the
him.
wedding dress was like
Yes.
this. Had a nigga cut
Yes.
right here.
They
Well,
initiated him in.
Listen, bro, he was he was.
That's
he
the
was,
initiation.
He was messed with.
yeah, you don't
to get that money.
You ain't see that?
I
picture?
remember something like that, but
Yeah, he was
dang.
messed with. And then he just got weirder and weirder and weirder and then they
Yeah.
used marijuana.
Yeah,
They kicked him
to
out for a
blackball.
little bit,
Yeah.
but he came back
Yeah.
because he's a good running back. He's a
Yeah, he
great
was a
running
great
back.
running
he was a
back.
Miami great.
That boy
bruh.
is sweeter than
Yeah.
that boy is sweeter than the rainbow and with
Hey,
sugar
you know.
on it.
One of Miami's best running backs ever. One of their best running backs
But
ever.
listen,
Ever.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
I want
ever. I
you-
think he is the best running
I
back.
want you to
Who's
understand-
better than him?
I would. The only thing I would say, people probably would say like Larry Zonka or something like
I
that.
want
He's
you
a
to tell-
fullback.
I want
He's
you
not a
to-
running back.
I want you to understand.
It's a back, nigga.
No, he's not a running back. He's a fullback. A running back, halfback.
Understand the
Yeah,
spirit that a
halfback.
man has to be in to be 19 years old and go and put himself in a dress.
wedding
and go on
dress,
camera.
bruh.
Now take that same spirit in the same American dream nightmare in the same culture of same-sex marriage. All this other depravity, boy, love is love.
man.
I'm a 50-year-old man and I can be a 5-year-old little boy if I want to. This is the world that we're living in. So now we get to a point where I marry some woman, she's of another nation, and I take her name. This is the same thing as a
But
man.
he's around our age, bro. It
This-
ain't like he grew up in this generation.
Listen,
bro.
this is the same
This is
thing.
different.
As a,
Like his mind frame should be different, bro.
no, his
it should be, but
but again, you're dealing with spirits.
His spirit
No,
took.
listen.
His spirit took her
Let me
name.
explain
his
this.
spirit took-
Y'all never see a
his spirit took her
67-year-old woman twerking? You ever see that?
67 or 60 or 70.
Yeah, I probably did.
Yeah.
Crackhead. She was a
Yeah.
crackhead.
She should know better though, right?
Yeah.
She probably was.
Yeah,
good.
she should know. Yeah, she
You
should know.
got
better,
50, 60, 70-year-old women that are out there on TikTok and all these social media twerking. So
Looking
we're not
half
talking
naked-
about
half naked
We're
too,
not talking
And they
about an
getting
age.
views. They getting views. I don't get no views on none of that
listen.
shit.
We're
They
not
don't give
talking
me
about an age where you should know better because technically they should know better.
Yeah.
But when you're dealing with a battle, and you're ingesting certain spirits into yourself, you will become susceptible to those spirits.
Yeah.
So if I'm 60 years old and I got a 40-year-old thought-ass daughter with a 20-year-old thought-ass granddaughter,
Yeah.
what you think I'm gonna be?
A thought ass grandma.
A thought-ass grandmama.
A little thotty potty.
That's it.
Ready to potty.
Ready to party. Thotty potty, ready to party.
That is simply it. So, yeah. But there's something I want to talk to y'all about.
Go ahead. Run it.
And I'm still researching. I'm still studying. Y'all watch movies? Y'all get a chance to watch a lot
Yeah, I
of
love
movies?
movies.
I do.
Okay. I was just talking to my sister, and I was a week ago. You know, as whenever I watch movies or watch TV shows or whatever, I try to learn something from those TV shows and movies that I watch. I just try to do that every time. I don't like them dumbass American shoot 'em up movies.
Yeah.
Just don't do it for me.
None of that. It's not good energy.
So years ago, I came across a movie called Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the
Cabin
Woods.
in the Woods.
I never watched it.
I think I watched it, but it's a long time ago.
You
It
watched
was like
it?
scary type thing.
You watch it with a totally different spirit.
I don't want to. I
telling
don't
you,
like watching.
I never
I'm
watched it.
telling you, you watched it with a
I
totally
know I
different
did.
spirit.
I know I did. I was scared of it. I'd have probably closed my ears
Let me explain to you
when something crazy
what
happened.
that movie is. And I'm going to preface what my conversation is going to be by talking about this movie. Okay? This movie depicted a government agency. Let's, for the sake of a name, call them the Monarch Agency. Okay?
Yeah.
This agency was creating a scenario, and the movie started and I actually was going to put it on for us to watch.
We
It
could. We can
starts
find a
like
clip.
a normal,
Look up a clip right now.
a normal movie.
Yeah.
You know how those horror movies start, and You got a whole bunch of friends, and they're all in the van together, about to go have a good old time.
Yeah.
And
But
and
Roy.
then they stop at the creepy ass gas station beforehand.
No,
and
we
then
ain't
the creepy
doing
ass gas station attendant is like, "Don't go in there.
Don't go, yep.
You
And
get
they
the
go
same
in
thing,
there.
and then they go in
Yeah.
there, right? So it's this typical horror movie. But when they get inside, in the basement, there are a bunch of relics. These are very, very ancient artifacts that people worship and things like that.
You said it's in the beginning?
Cabinet of the whole cabinet later.
Yeah. Just watch it later.
It says a vibe. Niggas just talking
No,
about.
it's a spiritual, but you gotta
Okay,
understand.
okay.
Hey,
We talking
Listen,
spiritual.
the
I'm sorry.
try to,
Nigga
Mike, when
anointed
you
me.
talking, try to.
Yeah,
make
try.
sure- You can move the mic. You can move it.
Yeah. So that's how it starts. Once you get into the movie, you understand that there's a government agency that's monitoring them and watching them. So based on whatever relic that they choose, that's what entity comes out to attack them and kill them. So basically the whole premise is the government is running this operation as blood sacrifices to ancient gods that they have to keep appeased. They have to keep these gods
Or else, right?
Or else they're going to come up and start destroying the world. This is the premise of the whole movie. Have you heard of Pacific Rim?
Yeah.
What is that movie?
I ain't never watched it, but I know what you're talking about.
It's saying the same thing.
Yep.
It is right. They fighting and stuff like that.
Big giant reptile.
And they got it, and then the guys are like in these
the big
suits or
yeah,
whatever.
metal
Like,
suits.
Yes.
well, it's like
Fighting-
virtual reality
yes.
thing, but
They
they
fighting reptilian.
They actually got
Yeah.
these different category of kaijus that come up from the sea.
Yeah, I heard it was a good movie.
Do you remember?
was.
Yes, because it's talking about the same thing. Do you remember Moana?
Yeah.
Do you remember Tahiti, the island
The
of Tahiti?
island, yep,
How
yeah.
it turned in from a. These are what they call titans. That's the name that they give them. So basically,
Now we going to Greek mythology now.
brother, this is what they're making
They
all
all
their
talk
movies.
about it, yeah.
They're making all their TV shows surrounding this stuff.
Yeah. They tell
Everything.
you.
And what they're doing is they're putting it in different movies in a different dispensation of time. So Cabinet of Woods was in 2004 or 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
But Monarch, there's a show called Monarch something on Apple Plus. It's a new TV show. This new TV show is going into exactly these things about these different titans waking up and coming in and destroying the earth. So when you put it all together, you start to, and even the freaking the stuff that just happened, the eclipse, the geomagnetic storm that happened. All these different things happen because these people are creating portals. They are trying their best to create black hole portals to bring
you're trying to
other
do that,
entities into this world. Listen, this is not some conspiracy theory bullshit.
It is to everybody else.
Listen, I don't give a damn. But these people, you go and you do the research. They're not hiding it.
Yeah, they trying to open
telling
black holes and all that
They
stuff.
have to tell you.
They tell you in
Open
your
portals, yeah.
They tell you in the movies. Have you ever go to Netflix and you saw the movie called Bright?
Yeah, that was a good. One.
Yeah.
I think it was Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith.
They always use their highest actors, their highest paid actors, to get their point across. The CIA runs the Hollywood movie theater.
Yeah.
They run it. So when they want to give you a message, this is how they get their message out. And they are trying to communicate with other entities in another world so that we can all live happily ever after. And we can all fuck aliens and have alien nigger babies.
Crazy
alien
white-
Philly
Wait a
babies.
minute.
Crazy Edomites.
No,
Wait,
listen.
no.
Listen, and here's the thing. It's all ran by Edomites, but you have other nations. So when you have other nations, like you might have the Moabites, which would be the Asian people or Chinese people. You have the Ammonites, which are Japanese. So there are other nations. This is the
I
biblical.
thought all the Asian people was the same.
No, these are the biblical definitions of who
Okay.
these people are.
They all look. I mean,
The names that y'all hear,
ain't that racist?
Japanese,
Yeah, somebody they all
all
look
of these
the same.
names, these are all given
Japanese and
names.
Chinese and Vietnamese. They all look the same to me.
They listen, but they'll
They cousins.
They'll kick your ass.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
They'll kick
but
your
that-
ass and tell you they're not. But they're all Asian.
They are Asian.
They're all Asian.
They from the same like
That's just like saying
Russia.
continent.
That's just
Russian people
that's
is
like
right
saying-
there.
No. But what you're saying is like saying all Africans are Zimbabweans.
And they're not.
You're from Africa.
But they're not
See,
all,
but that's the
same, though.
problem.
They're not all
With,
Zimbabwe.
that's the problem.
It's different
with-
regions, bro.
That's
It's
the
just
problem.
like that's just like
That's the problem
you gotta
with
think about
human-
you gotta
yeah,
think about like
man.
United States. You depending on where you go, we talk different.
Right.
People got
Right.
certain different traits.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And niggas from the south will be totally different from dudes up north. Dudes
Yeah.
up north are violent.
Or even
they're controversial. Like
Yeah.
they're confrontational. That's the word.
Yeah,
I'm looking for.
yeah.
Like you'll have a
And
dude
their
from up
attitudes
north
suck.
I'll be
Yeah.
trying to fight you real quick for the dumbest shit. When you looking in your room, B, why you looking at me like that, son? You know what I mean? And you
Yo,
like,
Sap.
and loud. They real loud
bro,
too.
what's wrong with
But-
you, bro?
Yeah, you ain't
But like
fighting.
even the
I
South,
ain't fighting no.
even different regions of the South, Memphis. You see how they talk. You see how they talk.
Yeah.
They talk different from people
the
in
other
South
one?
Carolina.
New
South
Orleans,
Carolina
New
talk
Orleans.
different people in
Yeah.
Florida.
New Orleans
Even
talk
people in
different.
Florida, people in Ocala
Yeah.
Talk
or
different.
Northern Florida
Yeah.
talk different than people in Miami.
South.
Miami.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
different.
it's different, dog. Just because we from the United States, we ain't all the same.
We are the same people.
But we
I
still,
mean,
it's differences, bro.
We're just scattered.
We in different
Scattered-
regions.
We're scattered
So
slaves,
again,
bro.
we're all the same. We all so
That's all we
technically,
are,
We
bro.
just
all
in
those
different
people
regions,
over there
dog.
are different. Are all Hamites, but they have different cultures. So
Yeah.
they have different tribes. That they,
And we
that
got
they-
different
they
cultures
were
in
raised.
different states.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
cultures are different.
Yeah.
It's a
They
lot of
just
things are
spreaded us
similar,
out.
but it's still
Yeah.
different cultures.
They
bro.
just
You
spread
feel me?
us out and they put us in different places. But we are the same people.
Razor blade.
All right. We had a good time.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Yeah, we had a
We
great
got
time.
some good. We got some good talking points today.
Yeah. If you
Hey.
have me back, baby. If you
Hey
have me
man, you already know he coming and hang out with us, man. I got we had a good time. We still drinking. I'm almost done. When the drinks go low,
It's time
It's
to go.
time to go.
it's time to go
Yeah.
and stop the show.
And stop the show. And don't let it go no more.
No more.
And now we're going to lay on the floor.
Make it go row.
You need some. Okay, I'm going to
Come on, you supposed to keep it going.
That's what it is,
I
bro.
don't care.
That's what it is, bro.
I don't care. I got to close my eyes to come up with stuff. I
No,
don't
we
know
had a
what
good
to do.
time, man. Appreciate everybody that's watching, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Keep on enjoying these podcasts. They're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going.
absolutely.
Man, I appreciate my guests for coming on every time. My partner right here, man. You see him a lot now. We going somewhere. Y'all see it, and I got a skit for y'all. You gonna see it before this because I got too much shit going on.
They should see it afterwards.
Nah.
You should have went into the skit
You know what?
afterwards.
We gonna put the skit on now.
Exactly.
But we thank you guys for watching. Continue to watch. Subscribe, like, share. When we get to 1,000, we going live. We getting there. We getting there slowly but surely. Y'all can make it go faster by sharing it more. So love y'all.
Like,
We out.
subscribe.
Peace.
Like, subscribe.
Blessings and
follow.
love. Blessings and peace.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. Razor blade wheel.
Razor blade wheel.
Razor blade wheel.
Razor. We should have a whole little choir thing. Razor. Hey boy, you might be on the song.
Now you taking me back to WrestleMania.
Hey boy, y'all might be. I might be on. I might do that. Next. That might be my next song.
Now you taking me back to WrestleMania.
All right, let's go. Let's start. Let me start this thing up. I need some more wine. Hold
All right,
on.
you good right
Yeah.
now.
Get you some more wine, man.
Yeah, we good.
And
They
they
got
made
mad?
me feel like I had no choice but to get my child shots. And because I didn't have any knowledge or really
You gave
understanding,
the shots.
I just allowed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
You was talking about
I remembered that.
the pastor.
got
The
that good
pastor.
memory, boy.
No, I don't. That's what I just said. That boy good. That boy good.
That boy good.
Hey, you got me on a whole nother level now. You're lucky I ain't smoking no weed. Y'all lucky I don't smoke
Smoking that
weed no
tweed.
more. If I smoke that tweed, you be in trouble. I'll be here talking about, oh, yeah.